Boys and girls, it is Monday, which only means one thing, at least for the next couple weeks, and that means it's Bush League. I am here. I'm Cat Peach. This is Bush League. I'm here today with Soken. Soken, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on? Glad to be here. Finally casting with my best girl.
I know, right? We were talking about this since Western Clash, and it's finally happening, which is awesome.
Yeah, pretty stoked. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. So, fun fact for the audience at home. So, the Bush League website totally trolled me today as I was getting all my overlays set up. And I totally thought it was two different games today. I thought I was going to get to cast Best Coast Night Owls for the first time. I was so excited. And then I checked like 2 seconds ago, and it was like, no, all these matchups are different.
It's okay, you didn't miss anything. Best Coast Night Owls just destroyed their opponents yesterday, as expected.
Yeah.
So they're still number one, gonna be number one forever.
Yeah, let me turn your volume up, because you are low.
Ah!
Alright, that should be good. Hopefully that's not, like, screechy. And if it is, well then...
Can you hear my sexy voice?
This is gonna be ASMR hots now.
ASMR hots.
That'll be awfully off-season what we do. Anyway, gents and ladies, game one. So we got Fellow Minishal versus Try Harder for our first matchup this evening. So get ready for that. And we're taking him to Dragonshire.
Look, I don't know what's gonna happen. This is all I'm gonna say. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we are gonna see some quality feeds this series. I fully expect people to just constantly be out of position and dying on both sides.
I mean, that's the only thing that I really expect from anyone in this league. So, like, right now, Fellow Minishal and Try Harder not too far away in standings. Fellow Minishal is tied for 6 with extra cheese. So these two teams are pretty close together. And, I mean, if Try Harder could get a win here, I actually don't know how math works. But they might be able to move up in the ranks, given that. So we have hope for them. We have hope for them yet.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm looking to everyone here is looking to have fun, right? Including myself and you and me. And you know, there's lots of improvements that you can make that come with more coordinated play. And this is you know, a lot of people experience that in this league for the first time. So it's been interesting seeing how everyone matches up, and if anything, the outcome will be people are going to learn, and that's what I really enjoy personally. And
learning is half the battle, or something like that. Here to battle, though, Sonya first pick. I'm actually heckin' surprised by this fact, to be honest. We don't see Sonya all that much anymore, but I mean, she's fun. I dig it. Bringing her back.
Yeah, you know, Fellow Minishal has their own meta that they abide by. Apparently Sonya's high on the priority list for them, and we got, oh man, that's a good first 2 picks right there.
Yeah.
For Try Harder. I like that a lot.
Yeah, those are scary first 2 picks here. I mean, I'm very partial to Jaina, so any team that picks Jaina is a winner in my book, so I'm really excited to see the Queen of Frost and the Lord of Terror. Do we see Mephisto here today, Soken? What do you think here on Dragonshire?
Generally, no, because the people in Bush League are too scared to... you know, we didn't see Whitemane like for a long time, so I don't foresee a Mephisto, especially with a Jaina and especially with a Li Ming at this point. It's kind of out of the question since he's more of a mage, obviously. So it'd be like a double mage, and usually we don't see that. Although it is possible, it's still possible, but
yeah, still possible. I do like the confidence of the Ana pickup from Fellow Minishal, being like, yeah, we can make it work, probably. You put Nano on Sonya, and that is... Man, imagine, it wouldn't make any sense, but a leap nano-boosted Sonya who just goes right on top of you. Womp, womp. We had person disconnect here.
All right, we need to remember what those drafts were. And
I wrote them all down, so I gotcha.
That's good. I remembered. I didn't remember the bands. I remember the draft, like who they picked, but I don't remember the bands. So as long as you got it, we're good. But yeah, I don't foresee any new heroes in this series. That's just not the style of Bush League. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I could like go in and I can look up like what people played in the past and what to expect, but like I feel like half the fun is just seeing who pulls what out of left field, and that is far more awesome than just being like, we'll play the meta stuff. So
yeah, and you know what? Actually, now that you mentioned the Sonya Nano Boost, no one really thinks about that. I didn't even really think about that until you mention it. I think it's easy for like, it's actually really good at nano boosting a Sonya in this case because you have a Diablo on the other side. Usually Diablo likes to stick around, right? He'll do his little CC moves, charging and throwing and stuff. But then after that, he's kind of just sitting there for a while. And so in the meanwhile, if you're nano boosted and you actually, now that W build, Seismic Slam build is kind of a thing, you can go full Seismic Slam build with a nano boost and actually just destroy the enemy team.
Yeah. That would be rich, and I really hope Fellow Minishal is like taking notes here because we are giving you everything you need to do in this game.
Free advice.
All right? Advice.
You don't get free advice often in life.
And you didn't even have to bribe us, and you're getting like the pro strats coming out, obviously. So set up for win. Nano boost your Sonya into a Diablo.
Look, do it for the memes anyway. All right?
Yeah.
Don't even listen to me for logic reasons. You know what I'm saying? Just do it because it's the meme to do.
I want to see all memes all the time here in Bush League. We need to find ourselves an Ender Wiggin. Where did you go?
His comp seems like it's dying.
Oh no!
Just keeps leaving, coming back and leaving again.
Yeah. Let us pop into Discord and see if we can get somebody in here for some games.
Uh-oh. All right. So I saw you were playing Mortal Kombat yesterday.
No, I was watching Mortal Kombat yesterday.
I was on Twitch?
So no. So I was like, I was in a weird mood, and so I was just kind of like perusing Netflix. I debated myself by thinking there was more Voltron, the new Voltron series on Netflix, but there wasn't, and so I was sad. And so I just kind of started looking through movies and like suggested picks on our account, and Mortal Kombat was on there, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So I watched the entirety of the original Mortal Kombat film last night.
The original.
Yes, like
okay, that's respect. That is respect right there. All right, I grew up on the original Mortal Kombat, and if it ain't the original, I don't want to see it. All right.
I've actually never seen any of the other ones because there's Annihilation, which I haven't seen.
I don't even care.
And then I don't even know.
It is so cheesy, the original, that it's just, I love it. And yeah, there was actually for a while they were thinking about doing it was like a show, like a Netflix series or something on Mortal Kombat that looked pretty legit, like putting way more of a story behind each character and stuff instead of just, oh, everyone's going to a tournament and blah blah blah.
But you don't need plot in Mortal Kombat, which is why the entire existence of like the movies themselves is amazing, right? Because I'm like, I just want fights. And when they pull out the song and they fight, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's masterful. And that's all I want. That's all I want.
They were going to take it to the next level, and I was pretty excited for it, but I don't think it went anywhere.
Yeah. I do miss playing Mortal Kombat, though. And so I need to get back on that train. Because I got X, I never got XL, and that's when they introduced all, like, the really fun DLC characters. Like, they introduced Predator, which I totally forgot about. And I was like, I want to play me some fucking Predator in Mortal Kombat. Predator is actually one of my favorite, series, and I haven't watched any of them since Alien vs. Predator. But that's besides the point, because Predator is just dope as hell. So
yeah, I heard the new one is not good, but I'll probably still see it. And then I saw Alien vs Predator 2, and that really sucked.
Oh, jeez. Why did they make a second one of that? The first one went off the rails.
It's all terrible, to be honest, but it's still, you know, it's what you expect, right?
Yep.
It's the Predator movie with the hunting of aliens and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just getting more absurd every time they make a sequel. It's like, now we have a predator alien, and now we have an alien predator, and they're fighting each other. And
oh man, God. did they crossbreed? Did they make mixed babies?
Yeah, they did. There was an alien at the end of Alien vs Predator 2, right? So I don't know if you remember, but in Alien vs Predator 1, the face hugger got on the predator, and so at the end, it was alluding to like, oh my God, it hatched from the predator, his body. And then you didn't know what happened because it was the end of the movie. So then that's what number 2 is about. And it's like we have a predator alien.
That's fucking dope, and I love stupid garbage like that. Like, it's so good. And there's one year I was at Comic-Con too, and I was like looking, and there's like a Tarzan versus Predator comic series. Not a series, but like a single issue, I think. There's a whole like versus universe that we have. While we're still waiting for Ender's computer to get the dribbles back running, number 1, folks named DJ Tyrant and Dorsch. Thank you for those bits, and for Grizzly, and thank you for that beautiful 69 dick right there. I love it. Thank you.
Junk.
Give me that junk. Thank you very much. Please no. As soon as I said that too, and someone in Discord was like, please don't actually send junk, I was like, right, I'm in a league full of dudes.
It should be expected to be.
Yeah, honest. I'm gonna just refresh the teams on what happened in bands, just so we stick to what we had. So we had See, this is why I like writing things down in case this happens. Alright. Sorry, folks. I can't type and talk at the same time because I'm terrible. But you can thank you, Soakin, for 100 more junk bits.
Yes.
I really...
Grizzly couldn't be the only one to, show his support.
I know. You now have proven that you have more junk than Grizz. So, that's...
That was not my intention.
Clearly, the amount of bits you give qualifies how much junk you have. So congratulations on winning out that fight.
My junk is very big.
Alright, let's see if everyone's good. Ender is back. Has not died. The hamsters are living again. Alright, I think we're good. I'm just waiting for Try Harder to give us a thumbs up. And we'll try this one more time. And I've already gone through a lot of the whiskey that I poured for set number 1, which is not great. So this is going to be all right.
Looks like it's going to be a long cast today.
It is going to be
a lot of whiskey.
A lot of whiskey, a lot of Dragonshire drafts. So nice, we're doing it twice. Coming in, we are going to keep things the way they were going into this. So we're going to see the Raina Grey main band from Filament Shaw. We're going to have Asmo and Taronda and Johanna band out eventually from Try Harder. But this has given us time to maybe meditate more. We meditated a little bit on the Ana, Nana Boost on the Sonya, and what fun we might be able to have there. Do you do something very silly if you're Try Harder and maybe pull out the Morales and say, well, you got a Nana Boost, we got a Stim Drone, and Stim Drone that Jaina, and just have a battle of the boosters?
Oh my gosh. I have to re-see these drafts to really hold on. You actually put it in chat. Let me just take a look. So it'd be Diablo Jaina, and then yeah, they could. I mean, they could medic. They could medic and then get an auto attacker. That would be my opinion. Is if they're gonna go medic, they take another auto attacker and then they flex the off lane. Cause that way they can get everything they want right away. Because I mean, the off lane is pretty open right now still.
That is very true. That is very true. There's that Johanna, and now we have fresh information. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
French was telling me yesterday that they're banning Johanna more because they don't want the easy tanks to be there. You know, like the brain dead tanks. So it's like you can't just press W and Q so easily.
I like it. I mean, so that's a great point about Johanna. She's one of those, like, I feel so bored playing her because you're right, you don't have to think about it. You're just like, oh, here's a condemn, here's a blind.
I just have to get between the teams and I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
Press W sometimes, and then when I'm in trouble, press my D button.
Rhaegar. No Morales today coming out for Tryharder. We're gonna have the puppy dog coming out in Yrel. So there's that solo lane that we mentioned. So now tank and some additional damage for Fellerman and Shaw. What do we get?
Tank easily could be a Muradin here. That's kind of the choice in pro play, I guess. But yes. Let's go!
Oh,
open out the strats. I love it.
Oh my goodness!
Where have these drops been when I'm casting?
I'm so excited. The Ana makes so much more sense now.
It really does. You have two targets. You have 3 targets. You have 3 nano boost targets. You don't even need to nano boost like Cho'Gall. You could nano boost Li Ming. You could nano boost Sonya or Cho'Gall. So.
There are options, is what's very important.
Really great. I like that a lot.
Yeah, super great. Super, I wasn't even thinking about the Cho'Gall.
No, me neither.
It just doesn't happen. But the Greymane ban makes sense. I'm surprised that they didn't go with the Tychus ban, seeing as that was the final pickup for Tryharder and being able to chunk out. But yeah, everything else making sense. The Deckard ban as well, saying you along with the same thing about the easy tanks, take out the easier supports. You can be pretty effective with Deckard without trying too hard with some coordination. So
yeah, so I do agree. The Tychus ban would have been better, but at the same time, it would have given it away like 100%, right? That's kind of like the Greymane you can kind of get away with banning, and it's not as big of a deal. But it's pretty clear, and maybe it didn't matter at that point. Maybe the last ban Tychus doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you give it away because you can still pick it right away, unless they take it from you. But at that point, they only had Jaina, Diablo. So yeah, I don't know, but it is Bush League, and they're probably just trying to be safe and whatever. I think it was perfectly fine, but it is going to make their life a little harder to have that giant killer there. And now that bigger they are, it's kind of the de facto choice because of the buffs to it, where they combined the other talent. I forget what it was called, but now it adds the lower cooldown on the trait, and then it also does the higher DPS percentage damage. So it's kind of the go-to now, in my opinion. I feel like there's really no other choice. It's gonna make his life hard, but I think they need to get to level 10. That's what I think that fellow Minishal needs to do, is just get to level 10, stall out the objective, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, you get a Cho'Gall late game, and even with the changes to that level 16 for Cho'Gall, no longer granting Unstoppable, he is still a beast to be reckoned with. So I think either way, this is going to be quite the battle to see. And if Tryharder on the red can't secure an early lead and try to have an advantage going into 16, I think they're going to have the hardest time later on in this game. But we're going to have to find out. The game's already started, but let's do some intros around the map anyway. We're going to have Ender Wiggin on that beautiful, beautiful Sonya. up there on top. We're going to have Shin on Li Ming, Zernax on Ana. We have a beautiful combination here of Leif Erikson and Zex on that Cho'Gall as well. So Philemon Ishal in the blue.
All right, and try harder in the red. We got Saveo on Rehgar. We got Hash Browns on Diablo. Super Dave on his Jaina. Romedy on the off lane, of course, on Yrel. And Spolasak on Tychus.
Yeah, I'm giving Romedy that Yrel. I mean, we talked about easier offlaners. Yrel, if you're not careful, totally killable and gankable. Which it looks like the members of Philemon Ishal are going to see what they can do to make sure Yrel doesn't get a free cap on top. But gonna be doing work on that hero on the Goat Ma.
Yeah, I think he's perfectly fine. They kind of rushed that there a little bit. They didn't need to show that quickly, but it's still fine. Looks like they're focusing the top lane. They realize, hey, we don't want to play into Tychus, so it's like, whatever. We'll just do the top lane and make your life hard, and that's perfectly fine. And that, again, as you can see here, allows Sonya to go do the camps, right? So that's great too.
Yeah, working on that camp, getting that pressure in. And like you said, Cho'Gall just rotating out of where Tychus is showing is going to be such a good strategy. Not allowing that damage to get in, allowing Cho'Gall to really harass the other lanes as well. But the 4-man response coming out from Try Harder in the bot lane, already clearing that wall, is excellent news for them. And if they can take out that well, that's just going to set up this bottom lane even more for them as this game goes on.
Yeah, that's a really good response by Try Harder. Great job by them, taking that wall, forcing that issue, getting some value. And now Philemon Ishal's on the back foot, trying to stall. And here we go. Oh my gosh, Cho'Gall getting thrown. He can take it out. On it with the heals.
Yeah, the heals coming out. Cho'Gall is a beefy two-headed lad and can't be taken down. Not with 4 people. Heck, nah here.
Two-headed lad.
It was close. It was a little dicey for a bit, but I mean, Zernax also hitting the shots with those heals, making sure that Cho'Gall didn't fall. Excellent work there.
He's in a good position. He was not in danger at all, and yeah, really great play. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that damage! Oh, he's been in the rhythm.
Ooh, Spolasak!
Oh my god.
Tychus ends up being the one Cho'Gall eats for dinner here on this beautiful Monday night. So full belly there. We're just going to see teams trading back and forth on these shrines for the time being. Sonya and Yrel just kind of giving it up, not going too far in. The beautiful spear, though, coming in. A lot of damage coming out onto Romedy. The swipe is there to make some space. And, I mean, the Sonya Yrel isn't an awful matchup, I think, for either.
Yeah. So Sonya has a little bit better sustain, I would say, wave clear potentially, but Yrel can definitely hold her own, and she's still very tanky. Even though I think the balance patch today nerfed her mana sustain, but that's pretty much it.
But 35 armor.
but 35 armor. Yes, exactly.
35 armor staying around. I liked using. I'm going to be honest, I don't know Cho'Gall's abilities whatsoever. I have played Gall maybe twice in my life. The big bowling ball that comes out. Using that to face check the bush. Very nicely done there. By Cho'Gall.
Rune Bomb is the...
Rune Bomb. Thank you. Listen, if it's not Probius, I just don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ender. Ender! Super Dave coming out with the Ice Lances. Not enough, though. Not enough damage there.
On the bottom, Tychus almost got wrecked there. It was both very close, actually.
People being worked on left and right here in this game. We already have, so we talked about that.
Ooh! Shin, God, she almost like bodied him.
Shin, apparently Li Ming into Tychus, you know.
It's pretty good.
Easy peasy. Spolasak, though, going back in. I wonder if this is going to give Shin the opportunity to finish off the job.
This is not good for Spolasak. I don't know what he's thinking.
Uh-oh! He's trying, he's trying. It's not there. Hash Brown! He's alive! Hash Brown's coming in! Gets the Shadow Charge! Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh, that's sad. That's what feels bad, man, as Li Ming.
Yeah, you think you have it, and then you realize, I haven't seen anyone else on the map for a little bit. And then suddenly you're dead. So, giving Try Harder here the opportunity to take down this bottom fort.
I'm so happy to see people actually pushing lanes. Like, this is not normal. When you actually kill someone, you get value. That's a good thing. So good job. That's not normal in Push League, though.
Right? So... Rotations? Coordinated play? Timing out camps? What is this garbage? This is not what I'm here for.
I
want more team fights. Everyone's been fighting in, like, lanes. We've got these two ladies up in top just having, like, a little slap fest as well. That's not super exciting.
Yeah, the cat fight up top.
The cat fight of Sonya Urel. I love it. Spoil set.
Cat fight. Someone dies, just constantly slapped over and over.
I love it. You just gotta get like an actual Abathur in there. We have level 10s for Tryhard. Oh my goodness. Ana getting deleted by that Ring of Frost. Cho'Gall trying to make the escape. Sevilla though going in for the kill. Hash Brown's trying to get the Shadow Charge. There it is. In the meantime, the Dragon Knight picked up here for Tryharder. And also a 2-level lead for them. And we talked about getting that level lead and how important that was going to be against the Cho'Gall. So with the pick, with those rotations we were talking about, they're sitting pretty comfy right now.
Yeah, this is. I'm not sure about the APOC choice, but it worked out. They got the kills they needed, and now they're gonna try and get the mid value here since they already got bot. Might as well just snowball the game even more. Get that fort since a lot of the fort XP or the XP is in the fort now. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I agree with this going top. You might as well push mid to be honest, but they still are gonna get the wall. Okay, that's fine. Get them closer to 13 and snowball from there even harder.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you prep the gate for going into the next defense phase. Ender Wingin ends up between a bush, a wall, and a dragon. Ends up going down. The Ancestral, though, saving Spoilsack in the back. Hash Brown taking a bit of damage from that Cho'Gall. Super Dave out of the dragon. Takes out the well finally, but the rest of Felamin and Shaw coming behind. Oh my god, the body blocks from Cho'Gall coming out here. No, Super Dave, the Ring of Frost. Are you kidding me?
Super Dave has become a god on Jaina. He has been
I think I'm losing you a little bit. But we can switch over to Discord if your audio is going to be funny on the Skype.
Okay.
There you go. Hi.
I didn't do anything.
So this is the thing. This is the thing with Skype, right? Is that the video is great, but audio is sometimes a little cheeky on us.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, there's so much damage coming out! Romany with the blocks, the Ardent Defender, the camp.
Oh, Super Davis. Oh, he barely lit. That camp actually saved his life. That aura.
Oh my god.
Actually saved him.
Never underestimate the spell shield that you get from like being around that camp because holy moly. And wow. I like that Felamin Shell's trying to get the kill. Romany looking low is able to leap out. Heals are there from Sevilla. The Ring of Frost going out gets two on the back. Cho'Gall taking a bit of snow from the top there. What a series of events coming out. Try harder. Trying really hard.
You know, I will say I would have liked to. I don't mind Shadow Bolt Volley on Gall, but I'd kind of like the other one, the circle one. I forget what it's called. I could actually find it real quick.
You know, the circle one.
Circle one, yes. Twisting Nether. I would have. Yeah, I kind of would have liked to see that because you don't have to aim it. It just kind of you just get in the middle of everyone and get value.
Mm-hmm.
Nano boost, that's really good, especially later at level 20 when she goes the upgraded nano boost and you heal for all the damage that you do. That is going to get a lot of value either way, but I would still think this is better. Oh my god, Hash Brown's going in. APOC going down. Oh my god.
A Cho'Gall just melting off the face of the earth. Tryharder's making it look easy to get around a Cho'Gall comp.
Yeah, and playing Diablo into Cho'Gall actually feels pretty good. I will say I've done that before. the CC is insane, especially at level 16 when they hit level 16. If they get either domination or what's the other one? Domination. Either the Q, EQ, or the 3 E's, whatever those are, can really punish a Cho'Gall, especially now that Cho'Gall doesn't have can stop all the time.
Oh geez, as I go off the entire side of the map. But yeah, you mentioned the lack of unstoppable there. So 16 is less threatening on that Cho'Gall, but as chat was mentioning, does Fellow Minishal even get to 16 here? They're 4 levels down, roughly 3. The Ring of Frost coming out from Super Dave. A lot of damage going on to Ender, wigging the flip. And Sonya is down. The Dragon Knight is almost stunned. The well being focused on by Aramidi in that dragon. There's still this well, though. They kind of forgot about it. I suppose it'll go down on its own at some point. Just one lonely well.
Fellow Minishal just wants to fight. I mean, they don't care at this point. It's like, we got to do something. We got to make something happen. They're going in. Their Nano Boost is already down, and there's not really any ults left, so I'm not sure what they plan on doing here.
Yeah, Zernax taking a lot of damage from Hash Browns. The APOC, the finishing blow. Tychus putting the damage out onto Cho'Gall as well. Aramidi is the leap there. The slows just barely missing. Now they're taking out that well. Thank you. Thank you very much, because that was going to tilt me the rest of this game. Holy moly.
OCD hurts sometimes.
But yeah, this is quite the structural and XP difference if you're Fellow Minishal. And like you said, like, they're trying to make something happen. They're trying to fight. And I have to applaud them for still going into it, even at the talent disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they went in right before 13. So that was their biggest problem. They nano boosted and started charging in before 13 even hit. I would say, if you're going to do something like that, at least wait till you're level 13 and then just go all in. Because at this point, you really have nothing else to lose. Except the game. Or you'll lose anyway.
I mean, you either lose or you lose in style, is what I'm hearing from you. The Ring of Frost doesn't connect, but Ana is still going to fall. And this is retreat now for Fellow Minishal.
All right, well, Zernax, his positioning was good at the beginning, and now it's kind of a feed fest, but he doesn't really have any peel either, so I can't really blame him too much.
Yeah, I mean, any peel that you would get from Cho'Gall is just going to be a lot of damage coming out from that Tychus. The Ancestral landing on Yrel, keeping her alive just a bit longer. The Odin doing work on this mid keep as well. We have the camp pushing into the core too. No damage to it yet, but this is looking kind of frightful.
This is Monka. This is so Monka right now. What are you... You're at the core, and you're not even hitting the core. You're just hitting the keep. What?
Take out the keep. Take out the keep. They just want more XP, man. They're XP collectors. Right. Gotta catch it all.
Custom games don't give XP to your heroes, all right?
Love it. It's all good, though. Yeah. I do love the tenacity that we see on Fellow Minishal. Like, even when the odds are down, they're like, you know what, we're gonna go in, and like, it's a miracle play, right? It's a great story if it works out for them, but when it doesn't, you're like, okay, well, we were expecting it to go that way. The APOC out, though. Ring of Frost follow-up hitting too! Ooh.
Those Ring of Frosts have been on point all game. Freaking insane, dude.
They've been so, like, they have caught... I think there's only been one that Super Dave didn't hit anybody, but for the most part, they've been hitting 2 people all match. There's one that was used defensively that I think only caught 1, but it ended up... No, it didn't result in a kill at that point. But they're coming out left and right. Super Dave has no issue using them whenever they're up.
Yeah, and yeah, he's been using them really well. I think Ender Wiggin has really been taking a brunt of that damage with the Ring of Frost. I feel like he's been in every single one. But that's just
feels bad
because you're Sonya. I mean, it's kind of how it has to be in one.
Yep. But this is Dragon Knight now heading toward mid. We saw a lot of damage already go onto that keep, and this dragon is just going to walk right past these towers. Damage going out the wazoo. The fire goes out. The kick is there onto Cho'Gall. This keep is going to fall, and Soken, this is probably going to be game end here.
This has to be it. I mean, even if they're not 20, it doesn't matter. They're 5 levels up and a talent tier up. They really just focus core. That's all you have to do. Or focus Ender Wiggin. That's cool too. And then now the game's completely over. That's, either way.
Why focus core when kill count go up, Soken? But yeah,
No
that
kills, no
core...
money.
Yeah, no kills, no glory. And 16 kills coming out on the side of Tryharder, taking game 1 here. It ain't no problem for them, they say. Poor Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall tried. We had a good time, at least.
Yeah, I will say I don't think Cho'Gall is good on that map specifically, but I don't think they don't know the maps ahead of time, so they were kind of just like,
this is very true.
Let's throw it out there, and it was a good try. Someone in chat, Scott said in chat that yeah, Sonya probably not the best compliment here. Ender Wiggin was dying a lot because he didn't have the survivability. Maybe if that was like you could go damage Murden, to be completely honest. You can go damage. You wouldn't be able to solo lane, but you could do like kind of weird. That thing about Dragon Shroud that's great is you could do these rotations that are weird and get away with it. Of course, bottom lane is best to focus on, but you could still make some rotations to the top, clear the solo lane, force them to clear, rotate mid again, rotate bottom again, rotate top again. Like there's a bunch of stuff you can do with the Cho'Gall comp if you want to make it work.
Soken, where are we going for map 2?
The pressure!
The pressure! Pick it right now.
Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna say, can I do Braxis?
Yeah! You're picking Braxis.
I want to see Braxis.
See, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't just me here picking Braxis. Soken, I feel ya.
Let's get weird.
It. Let's get weird, dude. I like it. Braxis is so much better now. It's actually like fun. At least I think so.
It can potentially go on forever. I would say it's not fun in the pro play scenario anymore. I don't like to watch Braxis games in HGC, but because I mean literally like in the Western Clash, you remember that it was Leftovers versus who was it? Leftovers versus, it was right before the finals. It was Leftover versus someone. And the Braxis game, literally the first Zerg wave didn't happen until level like 16.
Mm-hmm.
That is sad to me. That is
sad or awesome?
If you like that sort of thing, then I guess it's awesome, but...
It's the ultimate rotation game.
I want to see Zerg swarming things, okay? I'm a Zerg fan.
We are here to see objectives and chew bubblegum. And we are all out of bubblegum, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Exactly, for sure. So yeah, Braxis holdout. We're gonna go. Honestly, this sets up my ploy of, every game I've been a part of here in Bush League this season has had Braxis holdout involved. So we got that going for us.
Yeah, it could be the theme of your, I guess, casting. I don't know how to say it, but like the theme of like when Cat Peach is casting, you better be prepared for Braxis, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Yep. Prepare those Probius strats is all I'm saying.
Get super cheesy, all right? Don't be lactose intolerant. Embrace the cheese.
I embraced the cheese before cast by eating a literal bowl of shredded cheddar cheese to my face.
Oh, that sounds so delicious.
So I'm all in favor of cheese here.
Agreed. While we wait for this to start, do you mind if I go get some scotch myself?
Dude, go do it.
I got home and I just came onto the computer to start casting, so I didn't have a chance to
go get a scotchy scotch.
Some scotch, so
go get a scotchy scotch.
I will be right back.
I'll keep the folks entertained
for
the time being. Shin had to make a PP, we were told by the team. So we are waiting for PP Shin to come back. But now we're waiting for Soken and a scotch also before kicking off game 2. If there is a team that I believe would pull out the Probius, I think Filament of Shaw would be the one. If they're going to pull out the Cho'Gall on Dragon Trier, it ain't no problem. They do it, I would think. So, I have to say, give them a round of applause for, as I was saying, they're not afraid to do weird stuff, and even though they may not make it work, they still try it. We're all about trying. We're all about fighting here in the Bush League. But the other thing to note too, so Tryharder, if they get 2-0 in this series, which after that game 1 they very much might, that puts them, I think, in a pretty good place for the standings. And I believe someone was mentioning that earlier before we started this lovely game.
I am here.
All right. Welcome back.
All right. First things first.
What kind of scotch you got?
Well, first things first, so my glass. I don't know if you guys can see it on stream, but...
That's Star Trek?
It is. Yeah. It's a little whiskey tumbler glass.
That's cute. I have, like, this old man one that's actually made out of crystal.
Nice.
I already broke one.
Well, I have 4 of these, so if we ever get to hang out at my place, for whatever reason, you will be getting a Star Trek whiskey glass.
That's cool.
Yeah, and yeah, so I got Highlands Park Scotch.
I know nothing about Scotch. I actually don't like. When I casted with Fringe the other night, I got Scotch because that was all we had in the house. And as I was drinking it, I was like, this was the worst idea I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah. It is not my thing. It is not my thing whatsoever.
I didn't get into Scotch until probably close to a year and a half ago. Started with the Macallan 12, so that's what I would recommend. You can't just go deep diving into the Scotch world, all right? Take it slow, take it steady. Hit the Macallan 12, very standard Scotch, and then go from there, expand, find out what regions of Scotland you'd like. I like the Hotslands. I like the Hotslands. Scotch. I like the Highland Scotch, so and I like Speyside. Those are the 2 regions that I like.
I like my bourbon personally. That is my go-to.
Nice.
All right, we are ready. Game 2. Let us go. 2-1.
Let the cheese commence.
Let the cheese commence. I swear to God, if it's not Opprobrious, I'm gonna freak out. I got to cast a Opprobrious game recently, and I totally forgot. I think it was NGS.
Oh yeah.
That I got to cast Opprobrious, and did
they win?
No, they did not.
Oh, that's. I'm sorry.
At least I don't think they did. I'd have to go back through my notes, but.
Likelihood is no, so...
I mean, listen, Romedy has played with me on my Opprobrious, so maybe he's trying to put some ideas into the head of a Tryharder over here. You never know.
Romedy God. All right.
God. I mean, he got Heroes Hearth Esports to BlizzCon all by himself, obviously.
All by himself. He remote controlled all those players.
Yeah.
From one location.
Sole responsibility there. I kid. I love Heroes Hearth. They're a bunch of very sweet boys and girls. Anyway, Kil'Thas being banned against Philemon Ishal. Yrel being taken away from Romedy in that solo lane. Yrel with just the annoying. We talked about holding the shrines earlier, but like also, you know. Holding the points on Braxis is just way too much, I think.
Yeah, Ender Wiggins was like, screw Yrel, I do not want to play against that again. Get it out of here.
Yeah, for sure. Get her out. But so is Tryharder, I don't think Philemon Ishal would do such a thing. Is Tryharder crazy enough to try to get the Medivh portal play in? Is the question there. I actually have no idea if anyone on their team plays Medivh. But being able to rotate real fast between those 2 beacons could work out pretty well, if they can pull it off.
True, or Genji, both rotational heroes. I'm just going to fortify that 4-man for right now. Not worrying about the rotation yet. They could play. They could play it. I mean, Medivh is very strong, especially with the Diablo.
Mm-hmm. The other idea there too with the fast rotations is we could see a Malthael come out On a pale horse, get that extra speed, being able to zip zap zoop around those beacons.
Oh wow, okay.
That is not a Medivh or a Malthael. That is a Gul'dan and Malfurion.
Yes. So at this point, Fellow Minotaur needs to be very careful because they don't really have any wave clear right now. Wave clear is very important on this map, and Tryharder obviously has picked up on that and decided, hey, we're going with the Johanna, we're going with the Gul'dan, gonna make it very quick. So Fellow Minotaur needs to do one of two things. They need to either go full on dive pick comp and make it so that wave clear doesn't matter, or they need to match that wave clear by going some other kind of hero like Jaina. Oh, there you go, Jaina's banned. They could go. Kael'thas is also banned, so they basically banned.
The mages are gone. Like
yes.
the Gul'dan was picked up. You got those other two. Li Ming's still there, but doesn't have that late wave clear like a lot of the other mages do. There is one mage that has good wave clear though. That is left on the table, and that's Probius. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh my God, it's happening!
Oh my lord, we get Mephisto #1, but getting Zex on the Chen. Let's go, baby.
That has to be a Zex Chen for sure.
Is there any other Chen in Bush League other than a Zex?
No. But I guarantee you, Zex will be a Chen main when Chen gets reworked.
Oh, for sure. Point. Absolutely.
Yes.
We all have our one that we hold on to.
All right, so they banned the Yrel with the thought of, okay, we're going to have...
Okay. I like it. I like the Malthael. The Great Main's interesting. I wasn't necessarily thinking about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, now you have that damage coming out from Malthael on both that Diablo and that Chen.
Yeah, they need a more bursty.
Yes!
Oh my God, are they just listening to the cast or something? Are they just like, yo, we're going full meme or what? Like, what is happening right now?
We did it!
I told you for the cat.
We did it! We did it, everybody! We got the Probius! We got it! Fellow Minotaur, I'm gonna keep to my promise. Any of you that are at BlizzCon, I owe you all a round of beers for being the first to pick Probius here in Bush League. Oh my golly goodness.
Nice.
Now here's the question. Can they play it? Do they know how to play? Do they know the Cat Peach approved way of playing Probius?
I don't know the Cat Peach way of playing Probius. Can you please enlighten everyone myself?
Yeah, here's the thing. So a lot of times, the few times that we see Probius come out in HGC, we always see at level 1 picking up the boost to the disruptor beam that has it recall after it goes out after like a second, and that's bullshit. That is such a bullshit talent. So you either go, and it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. You either go Warp Resonance, which is the questing talent for your W. That helps it do additional damage after you hit the amount of targets, or you take Gathering Minerals, which is going to allow you to, which might be good with the rotations from Malthael. It allows you essentially your cannon to shoot over like structures and all that. Also reveals stealth, which necessarily isn't too much of an issue in this game for Fellow Minotaur. But I would actually, let me see. We get the Warp Resonance. Yeah, baby, let's go. All right, sorry. I'm going to stop talking about Probius for a little bit. Let's introduce these teams in this game. Oh, no, I'm being called out because I forgot to switch the server. Shit.
Remake?
Yeah, you want to ask him?
Yeah.
I actually can't type in all chat in the game.
Yeah. I learned that yesterday as well.
Yeah, let's see if they want to remake or if they just want to keep going on here. I mean, they're brawling, so like if they want to keep going, that is absolutely up to them.
Zex in the 4-man, he's not even in the solo lane. I love it. That's a really great way to play Chen when you have a Probius. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it is interesting though. So it's going to give Probius a harder time stacking if Probius isn't sticking with the 4-man here. So we're going to see that be a little bit slow going into the beginnings of this game, it's not impossible, and it becomes really great zoning more for the beacons here.
Exactly, yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna have to see how that adapts over time. I mean, Zex can on that Chen easily body one of these points. We've seen him do it before. So.
Yeah, Chen can also rotate top to maybe get some pressure onto Malthael as well, and then that allows Leif Erikson to set up on the point more than right now. I would like to see a rotation personally. Zek's taking a lot of damage right now.
Yeah. I'm not sure. All right, thank you. There's so much you can't do when you're a spectator, and you can't really pause, weird. And you can't talk in chat. So you're gonna have to be our Yeah, do you want to ask him again if they want to remake? And shame them because we asked before and no one answered. Let's see if anyone objects to a remake while we decide what the hell we're doing, because I am a terrible host. Number one, Cold Cake, thank you for the host. People coming over from Cold Cake stream, welcome to Hello. Underground Heroes of the Storm. This is Bush League. All right, we are going to remake to go on central servers here, it looks like. So let's leave this doodad.
Please buff spectators. I like that.
Please buff spectators. I know, right? Listen, we have rights too. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's pull out Braxis. Where is it? Where'd you go? Braxis holdout. Here it is. We are doing standard lobby. So we're just going to have teams.
I have the lobby link ready to spam once you invite me.
Yes.
Spam it.
Hold on. I have to find you. Here we go. Hey.
Yeah.
It's almost like you would think this is my first day. I fuck this up all the time. I always, and actually before I fuck it up again, because I haven't actually changed it yet. Language.
I wish
Western
I could
Central.
programmatically do it. Like, I'm a nerd. I'm an engineer. I wish I could just programmatically create this stuff. You know?
I wish that it was in the custom game settings for, like, when you're setting what kind of draft it is. To be like, hey, also, I would like it on this server so that everyone can kind of see it going into it. That would be my ask.
Yes. Yas. So did you fix everything with that, or what? I'm not used to. I don't know anything about custom games really.
Yeah. I just had to change because I'm hosting the lobby. I just had to change.
You change your thing?
Yep. So I am on Central now.
Okay. Cool.
Now what's going to be great is that after we're done with tonight, I'm going to forget to switch it back to West, and I'm going to be like, why do my games suck?
Why do I have 200 ping? Damn it!
I know, and then I'm going to be like, I'm a moron.
And then you're going to be playing Mephisto, the Spoopy Man, and then you're going to not wormhole back correctly, and you're going to die a lot.
That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm really sad that I like Mephisto. I was really hoping that I'd be like, this hero is stupid, and I don't like it, and so I won't have to worry about playing. But yeah, rip me. All right.
Is everyone in win time? Is that what it is?
Yep, everyone is
what in. The hell?
I think it's like the official one, is it not?
There's Bush League channel, Bush Space League.
Oh, is there? I don't know. Yeah. We're all over the place. This is a professional. So yeah, we can do no draft. Let's go for seriousness. God, there's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Provius in my view right here.
Like right there.
I know. It's right here. Look at this beautiful Robo Boy. Look at my son. Look at his angry little squint.
Look at my son.
Alright, we ready? Let's go in. Ektar, I am so glad that you asked what Bush League is. Number 1, welcome. Number 2, Bush League is the only underground HOTS league. And the best part is that Blizzard doesn't really know about us. This is Fight Club, motherfuckers.
We do what we want.
We do what we want. We have Brax's holdout. We get Probius, and we freak out about it. And sometimes we also fuck up drafts because I'm a god darn moron. So apologies to everyone that we have to restart this.
We're the gods of this realm. We throw down the banhammers.
This is true.
We do what we want.
This is also very true.
If you don't want us to fuck up as much, then you should pay us more. All right?
Wait, no, I did not. I switched it to... That is not true. Hold on. I did switch it. I absolutely switched it. I wish I could talk in there. And I can't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Access granted.
Good luck. See, this is why it's got to be in the settings thing. Because I switched it to central.
I personally thought it was in the settings thing. That's why I was asking you how it worked. Because I just double
checked. Well, so it's not in the, when you're setting up the lobby settings. It's in your actual, like, entire client settings.
Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense for what you're saying. I don't know. I thought it'd be better than that by now, to be honest.
I mean, they're slowly trying to make improvements. But yeah, also apologies to the teams that I can't talk in chat because of things. But we're seeing quite the switch up here coming out. From Zex on the chin, up and top
this time. I feel about that they're switching things up. It was a little weird, but okay, whatever. This is an alternate universe, everyone. Things are different. And now Zex is getting bodied because that's what happens when you play Chen.
I mean, also that's when you go into a Malthael that does percentage-based damage, and so you get lots of yummy health from someone like Chen.
Oh my. I am super interested to see how they rework Chen. They've done a really great job so far, reworking all the heroes that really need it, including the Brightwing and Kerrigan, that just happened. And I'm super excited to see how like heroes like Chen, Probius, etc.
Diablo gonna be first death here in the bot. I am very curious to see what happens with Probius in the long haul, especially with the prophesized role rework. Leaf, though, taking a lot of damage from Spoilsack, gets taken out by the puppy dog here in bot. This is giving double beacon control over to Tryharder. Yeah, lots of just holding down the fort here in bot for Tryharder. Even with Probius trying to set up and make things happen, not so great with the defense. So Probius instead going to try to sneak up up top. I like the change up, yeah.
Oh, Romedy took some huge damage there.
And that is like the perfect setup that we see from Leaf with setting up the warp right in front of the cannon. Because as someone playing into a Probius, you want to get out those cannons as soon as possible, given that it's a really great zoning tool. But putting the warp in front of it then prones you to additional damage and additionally stacking up for that Probius. So gear control there. Deckard, Kane, hello, and Diablo. Tryharder is just messing up this bot lane.
That's unfortunate right there. That's just, you hate to see it.
Feels bad.
Diablo, it doesn't have many souls right now. He only has 23, so he's not really a tank yet. Probius did make his way down again, but I don't know. It was a little slow, the rotation, and they were a little too aggro at the bottom lane. So
he is a slow boy. He's a very slow boy.
Yeah.
And with that, we have full Zerg control going over to Tryharder, and here comes the bad boy rolling down. We still have a little bit of a Zerg wave for Fellow Minishal up on top as well, so that can't be ignored. Romney staying up there to help clear that. Chen also trying to push with it a little bit. Zernax taking a lot of damage And the dive from Greymane. Whew.
Yeah. This is rough. They needed to set up just a tiny bit more, allowing Probius to set up for the Zerg wave. They could have really just exploded all the Banelings and the Hydras a lot quicker, but now they're a whole level down and a talent down, so it's going to be a little hard to come back from here, especially on Braxis. Oh my gosh, and Zex goes down top lane. Even worse.
The Panda leaving. I do have to give it to Fellow Minishal for trying to pick two really wacky heroes and making it work. And I love the Probius pick, don't get me wrong. It makes me so happy. Hash Browns, hold on a minute, trying to get away. Hash Browns on Johanna, not going to be taking too much damage too easily.
Woo.
Warp doesn't connect. But when you have a Probius and you have a Chen, and you both have very weird mechanics that you have to work with, it can be quite the struggle. So I'm hoping that Fellow Minishal kind of understands that and is trying to find a way for them all to play to their best strengths. We saw a little bit of adaptation with, Probius trying to roam around and kind of sneakily get the beacons while the rest of the team distracts, but also a job that Chen can kind of do himself, so I think they're kind of at odds there.
Wow, Hash Browns with that sick dodge on the Fire Stomp from Zernax, and they have no idea that he's here, just watching them. No one's nearby though. I don't know. Okay, that's a little.
Just going in, cuz,
Yeah,
why not?
Stuff.
Just saying hi. Sometimes you say hi to your neighbors,
Oh my god, Zex is just getting kind of destroyed. With that die alone at level 4, it does so much damage in the solo lane.
Yeah, it really does. And even though Zex can kind of heal up on his own, it's not the immediate heal that Malthael obviously enjoys with using some of his abilities. Also able to get stunned out of it, which luckily Malthael can't really do too much about, but you sent Hash Browns up there while he's drinking that juice.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Zexy, no!
He had really no time. I mean, I don't know if there was no camp, yeah, so they didn't do the camp or anything. It's kind of hard for him to know, but again, no one was showing on the map, so you gotta find.
Yeah, Tryharder, this push is going super well with them. Leif Erikson, the first to come up here. One Probius against the world, trying to save this fort. He's trying. The little guy's trying for sure.
He did it Legacy of the Void. He could do it again.
They should just make a StarCraft campaign that's all about like one little probe. Like it's the little probe that could kind of deal,
Drink, Zex, drink.
He's drinking. He's drinking all right.
Jhin is starting to do some damage here.
Yeah, let's get a pause in.
Zex has got to be dead. Zex lives through that.
Let's we had a member drop. Let's
Got it.
All right, thank you.
I was drinking myself, and
How's your scotch treating you?
Oh, it's great. It's great. The Highlands, or what's it called? Highland Park Scotch.
Mm-hmm.
It's got more peat than the Macallan. It's kind of my transitioning Scotch that I use, or that I used when I got off the Macallan and I started getting more peaty. So yeah, it's great. I love this Scotch, and I have way too much Scotch. Like seriously, like it's kind of ridiculous.
Petey Pablo Scotch. How about that? Sponsored.
Petey Pablo.
You don't know who Petey Pablo is?
Fun.
Man, how old were you like a few years ago? I always assume people are the exact same age as me, and to be honest, I was probably a bit young to be listening to Petey Pablo, but I listened to Petey Pablo. North Carolina, come on, raise up, take your shirt off, twist it around your hand, spin it like a helicopter. Come on, really?
Okay. Sounds familiar, but no, I don't remember that name. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Is that weird?
Leviathan in chat absolutely knows the heck I'm talking about. All right, looks like teams are ready. Let's get back into this. stop. I'll stop detracting.
They don't get a 3-2-1 because I'm busy drinking right now.
Obviously. We're back to the middle of this team fight, though, that happened during this pause. So we're going to have to see Tryharder trying to claim back this beacon. They have control of both, and they also have level 10. I'm actually a little bit surprised Filament of Shaw is going to continue to try to get this. The warps are there, but the damage is just not from the Probius. Leif Erikson I don't know if it was on cooldown, but being able to use that Q to really get the damage in while Hash Browns is sitting here, and there's some of it. The quest is completed as well, so it's important to note that there is a bit of armor reduction. Zernax, though, taking a lot of damage.
Oh,
the Condemn!
Oh.
Oh, that Condemn is very good from Hash Browns. Twilight Dream, hello? What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, Tranquility, sorry, that's... I got it backwards.
You confused me. I actually, had no idea what was happening.
My apologies.
Once the drinking starts, I just lose track of everything, so...
It's more fun this way. Tryharder looking for something. Zek's gonna hop over to the other side. Sevio, bit low, going to go back. Probius, though, is the focus from Greymane, ends up falling. Zex and Shin, though. Shin's going in, uses the shade, ends up getting out of the situation. Did a lot of damage. Sevio almost down. Shen can't finish it.
Level 9, man. You need level 10. Then you could do stuff.
They're so close yet so far. They're hoping for that miracle wipe, you know? You just need the one kill for it to go down there. But this is another Zerg wave going over in favor of Tryharder, pushing this top lane.
Yeah, this is gonna do a lot. I mean, at minimum of 4, and they're gonna be riding the 13 wave coming up. Okay, Leif Erikson, they're not actually pushing too hard with this. This is really great for them. They can easily clear this. Ash Brown's making his way up from the bottom. Super Dave coming in. The corruption, like I said, they're definitely getting this fort. But Filament of Shaw is getting closer to 10. Zex is a little out of position right now. He really needs level 10.
Zex is so eager, ends up getting away. Gul'dan, though, ends up falling, and there it is. There's level 10. We're going to have to see. Filament of Shaw, do they try to follow it up? There's one member down. They can turn this around. We're going to have the Probius holding on to that heroic. Consume Souls getting picked up from Mephisto. Pylon Overcharge as well. Tranquility comes out. There's a Consume Souls. Zex is multiple pandas.
Oh my god, the Lornado punch him!
The Lornado!
It's actually pretty sick. I don't know why no one... I feel like they should have got a kill there. No one died.
Miracles. Miracles are happening. What the heck?
I mean, seriously,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Spoil Sack just fine. Pylon Overdrive being pulled out now, which is very interesting. It does do more damage to the gate, but it's kind of a longish cooldown.
I like this. They're just smorking the top. It's like...
Do you say smorking?
Yeah, SM work, the emote.
I've never used it, or I've never heard it used as a verb. Oh, the Horrify. Zernax.
The last rights.
The last rights didn't even have time to hit.
I know, right? Let's see how many stacks he's at. He's at 2 last right stacks. I honestly thought, but I do remember seeing 2. I just wasn't. All right.
Camp invade. They're able to do it. They're level 13. Filament Shaw coming in at the lane breath.
Doesn't matter.
Diablo still falls. Poor buddy. Zex gonna fall. Oh no. Shin going in, trying to get the damage. Shade saves him for now. But that was rough for Filament Shaw, to say the least.
I feel like they could have got value. They got the kills they wanted. They can't just get top lane. It's like, okay, you got the right, but then move away, get the camp, something that allows you to get the level quick match. So, try hard to do the boss. They just got it's actually fine. This is actually fine because they can take the time to soak lanes get closer to 13, and then at the last second contest the points. So I don't feel like this is the end of the game by any means.
No, absolutely not. And this boss is also going to hopefully give Philemon Shaw a bit of experience as well, closer to 13. And I think if they can hit 13 before this beacon phase ends, that they can make something happen. But it's going to be pretty hard for them. And Probius is just kind of like a little bit lost. Finally coming up to help with that boss pressure.
Yeah, I want to see them wait to 13 this time. I don't want to see them... I mean, definitely someone maybe should... Well, they don't really have anyone that can kind of just sneak the shrine or sneak the point, but
Tryharder's looking. They're looking.
They didn't scout. They didn't scout right. Oh no. They said screw 13.
Yeah, screw 13. We're gonna go in. They're halfway there, and they're living on a prayer. Zex going in onto Hash Browns. The roots are there. The Lonerdo separating some of the members of Try Harder there, but it's going to be a lot of heroics and nothing too much to follow up. Shin going on that backline with the damage, ends up getting out for the time being, but Spoilsack is going in.
Oh, Zex with that clutch ultimate saved his life.
Oh, it's Johanna. Never mind. I thought Philemon Shaw was gonna get a kill. They might get a kill on the Super Dave though in the back, trying to get away. The Tranquility comes out for the save though, and Zernex, the flip trying to get out, ends up expiring instead. What a backfire! And this entire time, the Zerg wave has been pushing already here, and so yeah, Philemon Shaw has some of it going and going to take out that top four. The Pylon Overdrive coming out, trying to deter a little bit of this. But can they save the keep, Soken, is the question.
Well, I was gonna say yes, but then they just fed. So now I don't think so. It's pretty much gone now. They got a gray main, especially corruption. But they aren't even talent tiers. I would say wait for the Mephisto and go for it. Just do what you've been doing all game, but this time do it sooner. Like sooner than later.
And do it better!
Coming back in a second. They're engaging a little early here. Mephisto isn't back yet, and Shin has been doing majority of the DPS this game.
Zex trying to go in onto Hash Browns. Tryharder is pretty low, but the speed just isn't there, and they're going to be able to get behind this gate before the members of Philemon Shaw can group up and really do anything about it. But they got a fort in top.
Yeah, the default Braxis wave is actually a little more scary than it used to be with all the changes. So they did have 50%. I don't know if you noticed, but they had a 50% wave, which is like, I didn't even realize they had that. So...
I totally missed that they even got beacon percentage, to be honest. It looked a little bigger than usual. I'm like, when did that happen? What the heck was I paying attention to?
There was so much brawling that it didn't even matter. Like, Alright, they don't care. They're going to take another fight down to talent again.
The rotation coming down from Tryharder. They wait in the bush just for a second. And they're going to go head on Hash Browns with the Condemn early on. The flip from Zernax, though, trying to get Romney to back out a bit. The Lornado coming out, trying to, I think, isolate some members. Zexeris going in onto Super Dave. Consumed Souls coming out. Super Dave is the first to go down, but Chen also follows the last rights on the Zernax. Doesn't kill necessarily, but the follow-up from Greymane makes Diablo go bye-bye.
Yes. Spoilsack, his Greymane is nasty. Like, it is dirty.
Shit.
So, he's been just finishing people off left and right. Between him and Romedy, the last rights and the go for the throat, it's just like, someone's gonna die. You're below 25%, be prepared to die.
What's the, I saw The Princess Bride for the first time, but I can't quote the things, but what's the thing that the guy always says about you killed my father?
It's Indigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Prepared to die. Yes. That's Romedy, this game.
Yes.
And, and Spoilsack as well.
I'm probably wrong, by the way, on that quote, too.
It's close enough. You fooled me, so.
Don't at me. I don't want to hear it.
Don't at me, bros. Alright. I see the bait around the boss here from Tryharder. I wonder if Philemon Shaw is going to bite and come on in here. If they're even going to think to check it. But the gank is going to come up.
Okay, they stalled the point, but they're gonna get engaged on here. They don't have a fort behind this. Oh my god.
Oh man. There is just so much damage coming out from Tryharder here. The pylon overdrive though onto Super Dave ends up going down. Probius for the win. Spolsak ends up falling as well, but this is 3 for 2. Zex trying to stay alive, but that panda is just a sitting, drinking little bear. Should...
Oh, the clutch root. The clutch root. He almost did that.
Almost. Leif Erikson had to go back as well to defense of this core, which is now at 81%. And all we have is a little probe. Not much he can do by himself. Diablo is back. But Diablo, I believe, or Diablo has 62 souls. So getting up there.
It's not the worst. Still though, until you hit that 100, you're not really too tanky, but yes. They could spend this key potentially. It depends how much damage they get beforehand here. Hatchround is just making his way up, kind of push the waves to force them back. But oh, nice! This is actually a really great idea. I like that. Nice turn.
Yeah,
look at that! They cleared the way.
Oh, Romney got flipped with this root.
All right. Nice. Very nice.
Very nice defense here coming out from fellow Minishaw. They're not out of it yet. The Trench tried to go in, but the Unstoppable on Johanna, preventing that from happening.
That Johanna level 16 speed every time you get hit when your Stone Form is active, or shield. But anyway, oh my god. Insanity happening right now. What is this?
I know Zex almost went down and ended up popping the ult just to stay alive there. Zernax going back in onto Romedy, being able to use that trait to get to the other side, though. The root went out, but no follow-up damage. Yeah, I just feel like Fellow Minishaw, they have a lot of potential setup, but just not enough consistent damage. I feel like if maybe it wasn't necessarily the Mephisto, we saw those other mages banned out, but I feel like the Kael'thas or the Jaina with the setup that they have would have done wonders for them. The Mephisto coming in, not really having the same consistent damage effect, I feel.
I kind of agree. He's slightly more sustained damage, but at the same time, they're not really focusing a single person. I mean, Romedy was kind of standing in the middle of the team at one point, and no one really focused him. So I would like to see just more focus on a single target and blowing them up, because once you do that, you can kind of back off, reset, allow Chen to get his life back. Oh, they're just engaging here on Tryharder. Oh, Zex going in on Romedy.
A lot of damage. Though. Yeah, no ult, but who cares? Although a lot of chunk damage coming out from that Warp Rift on Probius. Zex going in onto Hash Browns. There's a little bit of the slow from the Warp, the flip onto Super Dave as well. And there is Shin with the damage. The Tranquility is going to pop, though. Spoilsack getting low, ends up falling here. Greymane goes down. Malthael going down. We got 2 kills for fellow Minishaw, baby.
There's Shin there.
Oh, Zernax tried to go in, but that beautiful, beautiful play from Hash Browns. Just being able to bait the charge, use the Unstoppable, but look at this camp in the bottom here, Soken.
That's scary. Deal with that. The shields are going away soon. Oh, there's Probius. All right. I think he's got it.
We got a Probius, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good.
The catapults didn't hit the core, so they're fine.
At least not yet.
Yes.
Members of Tryharder slowly coming back up. Beacon control finally going over to fellow Minishaw. Let's see how long they can actually hold these forests. Tryharder's coming in fast on top, and Ender Wigan is first found. Hash Brown seeing a little bit of damage there from Shin.
Oh, they need to be careful. They're going to get double engaged, or not double engaged, sorry. They're going to get engaged at the top here, and Diablo is bottom for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I feel like Chen should be down there, but okay, well, stalling it out for now. 25%.
Yes. I mean, Tryharder, they just have to stall, right? They're going to have that catapult pressure building up in the bottom, so if they can just keep fellow Minishaw here and try to get a kill, like, it all surmounts to game over.
Yeah, and level 20 advantage. They definitely want to fight. Hash Browns with the Blessed Shield engaged and the
Oh
my god.
That went from 5 to nothing. Pylon Overdrive doing a bit of damage there, but quickly taken out.
Shin could not press the R button hard enough to save his team.
Not soon enough, not hard enough. Feels terrible. Beacon's being grabbed by Tryharder now. We're gonna spin around on the beacons. There we go.
I think this has to be a game. I mean,
Yeah.
they have to 20, if they want to stand a chance, but it's coming on the bottom lane, which is already open. There's really nothing to help defend. They will be back in time, technically speaking, for the defense, but...
But I mean, it's a Zerg wave coming into your keepless lane. It's gonna be kind of yikes, if you ask me.
That's a yikers right there.
That's gonna be a yikes from me, dog. Shin trying to get the damage in Zernax onto Ramadi, who is very caught in the back, but seemingly getting away just fine. The lightning breath does come out from Diablo. Zex trying to go on Spoil Sack as well with the combo. Condemned doesn't hit for anywhere. Panda trying to heal up. The ultimate comes out. 3 now on the case, trying to push the members of Tryharder back.
At level 20, so this is a little Monka, but they get the Diablo kill, but they also trade out for the Greymane. This is actually really good for the core. That means that they don't have the ability, with the exception of against the core. But Zextra's down. Oh no, and Everwigan is about to go down as well.
Well,
oh.
They tried was the important thing. And listen, we talked about it. If you're gonna lose in style. And I think Fellow Minishal lost in style here today.
Yeah, I like the off meta picks, but I kind of agree with you what you were saying earlier that maybe they should have not done double off meta picks and maybe just one. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, pick one, try to make it work. But also introducing like the Mephisto into the mix, where it's still a lot of like unknowns on how to make that work for a lot of folks. Definitely a risk, but they tried was the important part. And we are quite late. We had a lot of stalls during this first match, so this first set went a bit late. It is already 7:30, but it is okay, folks. We got one more set still to go, and we are going to have League of Extraordinary Gentlemen versus my favorite, Team Fuck.
Yeah, Team Fuck.
It should be a good one. So we'll be back in 15 minutes with match number 2. So thanks everyone for sticking with us as we had some mix-ups and disconnects earlier in this night. But we will be that much better coming into match number 2. So we will see you in 15.
Be right back.
Get your own whiskey.
Yeah.
Whiskey party. Woo woo. We'll be back soon. Ha! All right, boys and girls, we are back. I am still Cat Peach. This is still Soken, and we are running late, so we're actually literally going to just jump right into this stuff. We do have the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen versus Team Fuck in this match number 2. We're going to get in a draft here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I didn't get more whiskey in between that entire break, so Soken, I'm going to give it away to you for a little bit, and when I return, I'm going to be, I'm hoping, delighted by what the heck I see from this draft.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, I got this. So we got Team Fuck with the first band, which means they have the first pick. So what are we going to see? What do we prioritize on Tomb of the Spider Queen? Tomb of the Spider Queen, we prioritize wave clear. We prioritize that rotation from the top and middle lane. My voice. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. I am just but a man just sitting here. But yeah, so we prioritize that wave clear, so it's pretty good to see the Johanna band, the Sergeant Hammer band. Sergeant Hammer is more for the cheese aspect of it, the Kel'Thuzad. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm thinking that it is a target band. And then we got the Rainer band. Not also sure really about that, but okay.
I'm back.
These people hey.
Sorry, I walked in at the Kel'Thuzad band and I was like, hello?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe they know what's going on. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Like that's kind of opposite of what I said about wave clear. That whole wave clear thing. Yeah, that's not really good for that.
Nah, Genji totally a wave clear hero. It's fine.
All right, we see the Diablo Deckard first pick. It seems to be pretty common here in Bush League.
I mean, they're safe bets, right? So yeah. I don't hate it.
I don't either.
If it ain't broke.
Diablo's one of my favorite heroes right now. All right, the wave clear. Here we go.
That's a very early Rhaegar.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed, though. They needed some form of wave clear. The Jaina pick is good, and they took the Genji, so there's no real dive other than Diablo at this point for the Jaina. So I like it, but I'm worried they're gonna get banned out of tanks. That's my one thing right now.
Mm-hmm. That is actually a very big concern. Unless they're planning on maybe doing something a bit abnormal, and so they're doing more of a calculated risk there. But it's hard to say.
They banned a tank themselves. Oh, I mean, that's exactly what I was saying. Sorry. Yeah, so they banned a tank, and then now they're going to pick probably a solo lane and a DPS here. It would be a little weird to pick both DPSs right now, but it's not a question.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I don't think there's going to be any kind of, like, DPS steal on the side of Team Fuck if they don't. So it's kind of up to them. Getting the Hanzo and the Yrel, though.
We do not see much Hanzo, actually, in Bush League. I'm excited to see how well or bad it's played. It's going to be one or the other. It's not going to be in between. I'll tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm. The temptation. But yeah, what is... So we get the Muradin, Bane take. So what is the offlane? It ends up being the Blaze.
Ooh. So this is the new Blaze that just got nerfed and buffed at the same time.
I thought that was in PTR right now.
No, that's the balance patch that went live.
Oh, that one... I thought that went into PTR today. Whoa.
No, the PTR was strictly the Kerrigan Brightwing changes. The rest should be live by now, unless I'm mistaken. I did kind of just go into the game, so maybe those balance changes are meant for Wednesday or something.
Yeah, I think they are.
Okay,
but
Wednesday, so forgive me there.
But it's all good. It's all good.
It's a little weird releasing the notes on a Monday when it's on Thursday, but
yeah, I don't know. I am just here for the ride, I suppose. So very interesting coming out. Yeah, I wonder how the Hanzo fits into the equation of Lug's team. Because everything else really makes sense. But the Hanzo is a bit of an outlier for me. But I like
Hanzo,
the Rhaegar Genji dive that come out from Team Fuck. Along with the jet propulsion from Blaze, and then the bunker being able, if we see a pyroblast, be able to kind of protect away from there.
yeah, I like the Hanzo. It's actually not bad. Hanzo's just generally good. I mean, he's a long-ranged hero. He can poke. He's got the wave clear at level 4 with the explosive Q arrow. So that's in my opinion, the main reason why they took him here is for that. And then also the wombo combos with the Dragon's Arrow and the Diablo and Deckard. It's a lot of wombo going on here. So if they can pull it off, that'll be extraordinary.
It would be almost extraordinary against the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, even.
Except they're not extraordinary; they're ordinary.
Oh, that is true. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm canceled.
Yep. Let's just call it right now.
Everything's over. Everything is absolutely over here. Let's see. Okay, so I believe we are ready here for game number 1. In the blue, we have the League of Ordinary Gentlemen. We're gonna have Loxley on that Hanzo, Ghost Baron, the Deckard Cain, Rosai on the Diablo, Ender Wiggin on Yrel, and Mystic Shroud will be on that Kael'thas.
And I don't know why you took... I don't know why you didn't want the Team Fuck introduction, but it's fine, I'll do it. We got Digitality on Jaina, we got DJ Tyrant on the offlane this time, we got Zextrus now on the main tank this time, which is a little weird. Dorsh on Rhaegar, and EBS Graphic on Genji.
Now, it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. No one really splitting off into those off lanes yet. See a little bit of Yrel going in on Ebi, though, on that Genji, but Yrel can't do that much damage, but at least stays alive. So the offlaners going to bottom, being the very good boy and girl that they are, and just kind of soaking that experience. Rotations coming out from both teams. The rotation, though, from Team Fuck into mid to try to deter this push coming out from Lug themselves. The Blues are coming out, getting a lot of damage onto Rosai, kind of deterring that. And both teams just having this these four-man rotations kind of go opposite of each other for a little bit, but a bit more head-on-head as we kind of head into the earlier levels here.
Yes. Both teams pretty equal in the wave clear. I would like to see Team Fuck making a little bit quicker rotations. They do have the Jaina, so that shouldn't really be a big deal. And of course. Blaze and Yrel just bumping heads in the bottom lane. No one really accomplishing anything.
As you do.
Yep. That's the off lane right now.
Off lane is just I punch, you punch, we reset, and we punch again. It's pretty boring. But Genji trying to help out there. Ender Wiggin, though, is going to be fine for the time being. But watch out for these rotations from that Genji, because we talked about it as a potential for Braxis. Zex, though, taking damage. Is Muradin going to get away? But Genji just has the super fast rotations here, so being able to help maybe secure a couple picks here and there, or simply poke on the objective, preventing the turn-ins from Lug themselves, will be pretty clutch. But Hanzo...
Bottom lane.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Diablo in there. Now DJ Tyrant's in trouble. EBS graphic going on Mystic Shroud. And is DJ Tyrant going to make it out? He is barely. Ooh.
Kael'thas lost in the mix of all of this.
But they're still letting Team Fuck take it, which is a little weird to me, but sure. Oh, there we go.
And they're trying not to, but there is no backup for them. It is one Yrel against a Muradin and a Genji. Eventually gives it away.
Killing him. Just kill him.
There we go. There's the death.
Just stood there.
Oh my golly. That was a weird one coming out from Ender Wiggin. But, I mean, I think the theme of all the matches today are at least they're trying, you know? It may not work, but they give it their all. And that's what that was.
Yeah. Is there any comms going on? Like, is no one talking to each other? Like, I hope they're going to start talking to each other, because that's how you lose all your gems. Like, if you're just like, I'm going to take this camp. Oh, there's Diablo here. And, like, no one comes and helps you?
Yeah. I just imagine Ender Wiggin being like, I got this. I don't got this.
That's got to be what it is. He's such an aggro player with his off-lane choices. So.
And usually with Yrel, you can get away with it. Ooh, the gravity well going out of digitality. Ooh. Jaina gonna fall here. Ozai, though, looking real bad. Zex going in. EB with the follow-up, and that is a 1-for-1 in this mid-scuffle. Protected, by the way.
Protected.
Oh, Mystic tried so hard to finish off Genji. So close.
Did you see the newest Valera Carbot skit?
I did not.
Okay, look that up. But yeah, there's a really funny part in there with Medivh where he's protected, where he's drowning, and it's like protected as he's going to the bottom.
I love it. For a couple seconds, you'll be drowning, but you'll be okay because you're protected, by the way. Big skirmish going down here on the bot. Rosai with the shadow charge onto DJ Kyrant. The fire not enough to keep the fire bat alive. Zex taking a little bit of fire damage there as well. And that is some gems lost for Team Fuck there.
They both have a turn in, so it's not the end of the world. Technically speaking, Team Lug, they lost a lot more gems earlier, but they're both doing okay, and Team Lug gets the first turn in of the game.
And let's get that first turn in. We're going to see how much they are able to push with it. There is a lot of wave clear, though, on the side of Team Fuck, so I'm hoping that they're able to get out of these fairly quickly.
All right, they're formatting the top. I really like this, and unfortunately, Team Fuck is not responding early enough. You got to protect the top lane. It is the most important lane on this map, being that it is the boss lane. They at least get a wall. They could still push this, technically speaking. I'm not sure why they kind of gave that up, but okay, that's fine. They got some damage there, and then now they're going mid, but the Web Weaver there is already gone. And the Web Weaver bottom is also gone, so they're kind of back at square one again. Let's see if they can get all their gems turned in so they don't lose them.
Yeah, that is the last thing you want, is to lose those gems. And a lot of these fights, I think when both teams are going into it, it is always that discussion, right, of do we want to risk giving up these gems if for some reason this fight doesn't go our way? And that's something that's always going to be on your mind. There's 5 gems, though, left to turn in for Team Fuck. Can they sneak them is the question. DJ's got 4, tried to go in for a little bit. Zex, though, with the 31, trying to finish it off. There is no poke here. Just getting it.
I'm getting good at that.
You're such a good pauser, my friend.
Yes. It's for my StarCraft days.
There you go. There you go. I think your audio level should be better now. I've been watching them as we talk.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I am sorry that you have been so strange.
Yeah, my mouth has been like, I've been trying to help by just putting my mouth directly on my mic. Like it's like right here. As close as I can get.
As close as possible. So yeah, we had a player disconnect, so we're just waiting for Doors to come join us again. It looks like we are ready though, so we can get back to this action. We just had a Web Weaver phase come in for Team Fuck. Look at that beautiful countdown.
Yeah, I did it. Mom, I did it.
I did it, Ma. So good, so good. So yeah, we're gonna have to see in retaliation then, Team Fuck, can they get a little bit more than their opponents did?
Oof. It's gonna be hard now to get that. Oh my god, EBS just destroying Hanzo, and now Rozai is gonna go down again.
Ooh, yeah, this is not good for the defense for Lug. And level 10's now here as well for their opponent, which is not going to paint a pretty picture as we're looking at this push. And I like that Team Fuck is trying to escort this one that's very far behind everybody.
Yeah, I know, right?
And just be like, we'll help you get up there. This mid one's fine. We're gonna assist a little bit. Eevee getting very low, backs away, ends up with the dive anyway, but the Phoenix is there, the lightning breath is there too, and ends up falling. Oh my god.
Wow. I mean, at this point I feel like Zexorus is just like the janitor of Team Fuck right now. He's just like, yo, I'm gonna pick up all these gems because you guys keep feeding.
Uh-oh. Jaina. Digitality. Gravity Well there. The stay a while and listen is there, but the Ancestral, just a little bit of damage, was able to get Digitality out of the sleep there. And with the Ancestral landing at the right time, Jaina didn't fall. And that was some very intricate timing of heroics there, if I do say so.
Yes. As of right now, Team Fuck has their heroics up more than the other team, Team Lug. EPS getting dove on right now. Can he get out? No, he uses protected. Oof, barely getting out.
Genji's slippery like that.
He is, but he had already used his protected, so I was a little worried that he wasn't going to be able to make it, but he still had his Swift Strike up.
Showing that you don't need protected to get out of nasty situations here in Heroes of the Storm, but DJ Tyrant is in a bit of a pickle there.
Oh!
The jet propulsion to try to get away, but the lightning breath is just too much, and even though it's fire nonetheless, that fire bat just can't handle the heat.
Yeah, DJ Tyrant, he got just the tip, you know what I mean? He was,
That's all you need.
He was about to make it out, but then he still died, so it's unfortunate. But all right, Team Fuck got the turn in, and DJ Tyrant is back up, so they are going to be able to push with this just as he comes up here. DJ Tyrant or Zexorus got all his gems in, so that's really good. He doesn't have to worry about feeding right now. He can just jump in.
He had
he
so many that he was holding on to. I'm so glad that they're gone. The stun coming out onto Ghost Bear. Decker King ends up getting body blocked. The stay while Listen tries to come out to stop it. But that is one old man getting abused. Elderly abuse is not okay, Team Fuck.
Push this top lane.
They are, it looks like. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba da na 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 na. And they are pushing it real good. Mystic Shroud, though. The leap from Zex for the body blocks again. The Ancestral coming out just to give Jaina some additional health there. This 4 is going to fall. The mid Web Weaver doing a lot of damage as well. Blazing Urel duking it out in the bottom. The well is going to be gone, but I think that fort will survive in the long run. But 2 forts is still a fantastic place for Team Fuck to be in at the end of all of this. And they have level 13 as well. So things looking very pretty where they're sitting.
Yeah, this was kind of like, okay, no one got any value for the first 2 turn-ins. Like, no one got any value.
Wait.
And then all of a sudden, 2 forts.
Oh my god.
Like, what?
Oh my god. The potential gank onto Urel. The Switchlight coming out. There we go. Urel ends up falling. What a beautiful setup.
That's great. Yeah, your role is way overextended considering Enders saw the team going from mid to bot. It wasn't like a mystery, so it's a little confusing to me, but oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well, it happens.
What you gotta do?
Not much you can do about it. The Phoenix coming out. The Sun on the EV, though. The Protected is there for a little bit of disengage. Still very low. But they're able to get the camp nonetheless from their opponent's side of the map. So a win, a calculated risk coming out from Team Fuck. And League of Ordinary Gentlemen, you know, they're down structurally. They're down in levels. They don't have any camps they can safely take at this point. Trying to make up this experience gap is going to be hard, to say the least.
Yes, exactly. They don't. Team Fuck doesn't have enough for another turn in. They kind of have to farm the lanes, but the biggest problem right now is all the lanes are pushed out, so they're on the opposite side of the map, which means they kind of just have to block the turn-ins at this point and not let Team Lug get any value right now.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that without 16, which I think would be the more ideal situation for them. Ooh. Loxley in the back getting a lot of damage. The Stale Wild Listen goes out on the EB. The X-Strike, though, it finishes off the Shimada brother. The Betrayal coming out from Genji. Diablo also falling. The body blocks, I think, trying to happen a little bit, but and the Jet Propulsion ending all of that. DJ Tyrant trying to get the juke. No confirmed kills from that, but they do get 16. So that is a win in their book.
DJ Tyrant was like, Hulk mad, Hulk smash. And he just like jumped in, just trying to kill everyone.
So good. And this boss call, pretty safe at this point. Hanzo's not around to even possibly scout that out. It'd be a risk for Lug anyway if they wanted to check on that boss. And they have so much to clean up elsewhere on the map that this is not even on their minds. Which is going to give Team Fuck right after this the opportunity to turn in, get a boss and a Web Weaver push at the same time, which is going to be so much to deal with.
Yeah, really great job by EPS Graphic, by the way. He knew his boss or his team was doing the boss. He knew that there's potential because they won't contest the boss that they could get a turn in during the meanwhile, and he watched both turn-ins. Really great job by EBS making sure that didn't happen.
And that's what we talk about when we talk about the mobility of Genji. It's just one of the amazing benefits you get with that is being able to check both of those turn-ins as rapidly as possible. And with that, they also finally get that turn-in. So the boss will be killed by the time the Web Weaver gets to this top lane, but this gate is already gone, so that's going to be a Weaver right on this top keep, which is going to be very hard for Lug to really deal with. They still don't have 16, by the way.
Yeah, this is prepped. This is prepped perfectly. They can get a keep here 100%, but they need to bring DJ Tyrant up. Having him middle right now is actually not doing anything for them. If they get engaged 5v4 on top, they can still win. Team Lug can still win the fight.
Hanzo's coming out. Phoenix is there for some additional damage. Eevee, though, going on to Mixed Shroud. The Stay a While and Listen, stalling two members. The Lightning Breath to follow. The Ancestral is going to go on to EB. Not really necessary, but at least a saving grace just in case something happened. Zex taking a lot of damage, but Rosai is going to be the first ball. Ghost Bear looking in a terrible position. The X-Strike comes out, gets Decker Came. EB barely making it away with their life, and Loxley backing away, but 3 kills from that top skirmish there. Converts a keep, gets level 18, now looking at level 19, and this is coming up daisies for Team Fuck.
Yeah, I see you, Loxley. You're like, Genji, you ain't getting away. Scatter shot. And you like almost had the vengeance kill right there. That was pretty sick. Nice look there, Loxley. But unfortunately, I think this is going to be the end of the game. If they play it right here, they could just all in the core
I don't know. Everyone's back up on the side of Lug. Is the miracle save there? The health bars for Team Fuck looking really low. The Phoenix comes out. The damage going out onto Dorsch. Rhaegar is going to fall out first. Zex, the Avatar is popped. The damage is coming out. DJ Tyrant trying to survive. Kael'thas is going to fall in this defense, but the bunker is there for the save. EB, the sleep catches him, and Genji can't get away. DJ going to fall as well. 58% on the core, and what a great defense coming out here from Lug. it was just enough amount of time. And looking at those death countdowns, that's what I was worried about with Team Fuck pushing in too hard there. Oh my. Oh. Beautiful. Zach's trying to answer for everybody there. I appreciate it. But yeah, very good defense coming out. Ooh,
oh
the arrow on to Jaina Digitality gets the retaliation kill. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
Let's
me?
go, Digitality. Let's go.
Oh my god. Is Digi gonna escape here? The scatter
Oh my
arrow
God, Zex.
detects it.
No, why did you show yourself? You had it. You were gone. No.
Oh my god.
That was pretty sick. But on both sides, the arrow from Loxley and then the kill from Digitality was just awesome to see.
I can't handle that, man. I can't. That was just so...
My heartstrings.
So good.
Playing with my heartstrings.
I know. This game is just... It's on my vocal cords as well. At this point, I'm just screaming at everything happening. There's a lot of really awesome back and forth between these two teams. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, there is. And Team Lug right now has the chance to get 2 forts and potentially get level 20 off of this because they haven't gotten any structural damage really, which means that they have a chance to catch up here with both the comeback experience as well as just a large amount of fort experience here from these 2 tiers. Are they going to go down? They should be going down right now, but Rosai goes in. It's a little worrisome here. DJ Tyrant also kind of looking for a flank.
Yeah, ends up
Just saying,
backing
screw it,
away.
we're going for the wall here.
Yeah, I mean, if they're right in front, you might as well try to meet them where they're pushing at the least. They did have the level 20 though, so I would have liked the from behind flank coming out here. They could have made something happen, especially with the jet propulsion, but here we go. A lot going on. The lightning breath coming online. See how long that lasts. Not too much damage, but enough to back up. The roots, though, coming out on the back line. A lot of damage going out onto all members of Team Fuck. TJ Tyrants gets the shadow charge onto it. The bunker's coming out to save him for the time being. The water elemental Blaze goes down nonetheless. Oh, but can EBS do it?
Oh! Paul Champ! Let's go!
The double dragon strike coming out from Genji. Are you serious? Rosai trying so hard to stay alive. Is a fire sub there for the heals? And it is! Meridians goes down. Dorsch is about to fall. Mystic has no health. What is happening here?
Oh my god, what a feed fest.
Oh my
This is great.
lord. Well, Luke has 20 now, so beautiful for them.
Yes.
They should go boss right now. They got a Hearth and go boss, honestly. They have the time to do it. They have the damage to do it, I think. I don't like that they're going after this bottom camp instead, to be honest.
Yeah, they need to take advantage while they have the chance. I mean, at minimum, they should have taken this camp on the right side from Team Fuck so that when they come up, they don't have that chance. Now it's a little too late for that, and I don't know. Is Ender looking at the boss? I don't think so. Okay, he's just clearing lanes.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Gems.
At the very least, so that camp on bottom will at least put core pressure on, and if ignored. So I think they're banking on that. They also have a Web Weaver turn-in banked up, so if they can get all these gems turned in time, they might be able to end here. The boss is potentially being scattered out by Team Fuck. But there it is. There's the Web Weaver phase, and that bottom lane is, I think, where the action potentially might be, or at least a lot of the threat for Team Fuck if they don't want to lose here.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a nasty bottom lane. They still haven't cleared it. The spiders are going to be right at the keep, where the keep would be. Ooh, Rosai's coming down here. DJ Tyrant's a little out too far, and he just used his E. He doesn't have an E right now.
He doesn't have his E. The flip going on. The unstoppable proc, though, as well. The
Oh,
lightning breath
Rosai!
coming out. The Phoenix as well. The Blaze again for the save. But the gravity wall coming out from Kael'thas. But the Ancestral saves Blaze for the time being.
Beautiful Ancestral and beautiful Storm Shield from Rehgar. DJ Tyrant's still in the middle of everyone. How is he alive right now? Zexrus also peeling a little bit. And they didn't clear. They cleared the they cleared it actually already. I guess it's cleared. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, the Weaver somehow made it in front of the team fight, so it was on the core, ended up being taken out. The Sail Wild, listen, catching two Zexeris all the way on that Web Weaver. The Avatar is Pot. EB trying to go in. Is the Dragon Strike there to end Loxley? I don't know if it is. It's there for escape.
Oh my gosh, Loxley with the beautiful pathing. He decided not to go up, and that saved his life. Instead, he went down. Back to his healer, back to Deckard. A lot of people would have made the mistake of going up, which means that they would have died.
How is this game still going, Soken?
Oh my god, this is insane. I mean, they both have keeps down. Basically, for all intents and purposes, there's 2 keeps down on both sides. I mean, you don't have the pressure from the mid keep on team Fuck, but still, that keep is basically dead. That keep is basically dead.
Dear golly gosh. Oh, both teams, are we going to have, like, both teams going for boss right now? Team Fuck's going for it.
Oh, no. They're a little late.
Luke is showing, clearing this. They're late, but they can get a lot of this damage out, and it would be a fight to see who actually captures it. Oh, come on, Luke, you've got to know.
They have to know. They should have seen it. Oh my gosh, it's...
DJ Scouting, come on, go in,
Rosai. They just saw.
They're going
Stop
in.
the Diablo. They have to stop the Diablo from getting on the point.
They're not going to be able to. The body block's coming out from Team Fuck Too Real. The Phoenix is there. The boss is claimed, but for what cost? Muradin ends up going down here. DJ safe in the bunker for now. Evie going back on. Loxley being able to get away. The Dragon Strike doing a bit of damage. Lightning Breath there. The Sail Wild, listen!
Oh, 1-for-1 trade. Not bad. Digitality going in. Doesn't get a root there. But... oh, man.
Hanzo's still up, so the chunking potential on this boss is there, at the very least. I think they might be able to defend this, but they are down Uriel, but Team Fuck is down Muradin, so they can't push in too hard without their main tank. So everyone's at a bit of a disadvantage here. There's 58% on the core. I think this boss should be able to be taken out, unless EB goes ham on the remaining 4 members of
EB needs to go in. EB can use his Shingon, level 13, to actually kill the core right now. He could just literally ignore everything and go core. Go core, EB, and you can win the game.
You can do it. I mean, the boss is doing the work. I don't think he's going to need to. The X-Ray is there, and the core falls. Team 1 going over to Team Fuck. Oh my god. What was that game, Soken?
That was great. That was such a back and forth game. I actually expected Team Fuck to kind of just dominate that whole game, to be honest. But it was a lot more back and forth. Great map choice by you, Cat Peach, on this one. This was perfect.
Oh my, I'm so glad I picked this. That was stunning. That was gorgeous. I like your map pick, though, coming up here in game 2, which, I mean, it's been a long evening, and I think after that match, this is going to be extra good.
I know, right? It's going to be another long game on this one. We got Towers of Doom coming up for you guys.
Yeah, we do.
The comeback map of all comeback maps. We've seen it before. We've seen it at the Midseason Brawl. We've seen it at Western Clash, Eastern Clash, anywhere. This is the map to come back on if you are down in a series.
Yeah, I mean, if you're down or even if you're up, there's some really amazing mind tricks that you can throw into here. There have been a lot of bit cheers. Anthony, Fringe... Tower Baron, Grizz, thank you all so much for the support there and for the bit cheers. Really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed that match first of all. I am just like, I don't know if my voice is going to make it through game 2, but it's all good because we're having fun and that's what matters.
The bourbon will hold you off. Don't worry. By the way, do you need more bourbon?
I'm good. I grabbed some. I grabbed enough for the rest of this, so I am doing so great. Oh my lord.
Man.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was so good. EBS played out of his mind that game. He knew exactly where he needed to go to kill someone. So that was perfect.
Oh man.
Slow clap.
Slow clash. Dorsch has to restart his client, so we're just gonna hang out here for a bit. Let me look at, so what do we see last time around for bans. So the Stitches ban was interesting, right? Because the draft of Team Fuck didn't scream Stitches to me. So, like, is Stitches just one of those heroes that Team Fuck has pulled out a lot? I don't have the numbers on hand for, you know, hero pick rates or anything like that for Bush League this season, but do we see a Stitches? Is that something Team Fuck might pull out?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just like, you want to limit their wave clear. Stitches is the de facto, like, wave clear tank, in my opinion, on Tomb of the Spider Queen. And then also, you have a lot of follow-up, actually, with the Jaina, with the totem, the slowing totem from Rhaegar. You could easily, it's like, it's more of, in my opinion, it's more of like, limit their wave clear, number one, and number two, stop, you know, don't allow people from getting hooked and just dying, like, in dumb ways when they don't need to be, right? Stop the cheese, kind of, in a way, ahead of time. That's kind of my thought behind it. I don't know if it was like a target ban that I'm not aware of. That's just what I assume is just like target bans when I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
You know what I
mean? when all else fails, it's always a target ban, for sure. So we got most of the team members here. Oh, Versailles. Lather up. Oh. We're packing heat for game 2. Are we going to see a banana hammock Tychus? Is that what you're saying, Versailles?
Oh my god, my favorite Tychus skin. Yes, I hope so.
My favorite and least favorite all at the same time. Because I like the idea of someone at Blizzard having to, like, be like, what would Tychus's junk do?
Yes.
For, like, physics.
It's like their only, like raunchy skin, right? Is there a raunchier skin than that? I don't think so.
No, I mean, that definitely exposes the most skin. I mean, unless you're counting, like, Diablo, right? Who's naked, essentially. Like, even Murky is covering up more of his bits than Tychus is with that skin.
Yeah.
So, like, whew.
Yeah, I like the raunchy factor. I like the fact that they went out on a limb like that and said, you know what? We're going all out.
We're going all out. We're going to do this
like
shit. I like it a lot, for sure. So, Baja and I, last time we casted, I think it was last time we casted Bush League, we were, and I forget what was happening, but we theorized, like, themed drafts, and one of them was, like, all beards. So we had, like, Deckard and Thrall and Kharazim, like, potentially, and trying to, like, make all that. We had Muradin and stuff like that. I'm wondering if there's, like, a raunchy skin themed team. Because, like, it's not raunchy, but thigh main.
Oh, hell yeah. Celestial
Like,
Empress is like, whoa, that cleave is out there.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? What else we got here? I was thinking there was, what was it? Was it a Li Ming skin?
I mean, Tracer's isn't raunchy, her summer skin.
No, it's
per
not.
se.
Tyrande. That was it. Tyrande's
Bikini Stitches.
Oh well. Okay. Okay, if that's what we're counting as raunchy, then I guess sure. Yeah, what was it? Well, all of the Tyrande skins are kind of like, there's a lot of cleave there.
Yeah, a lot of cleave. I don't feel like going through the skins right now to.
Yeah, I'm lazy. You just made me do work. You made me really think about this.
Think about this, and I want a 10-page disposition written up about this as well. All right, looks like Dorsch was finally in here. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
See if teams are ready. Going to Towers of Doom. Yeah, after game 1, I think this is going to be the swellest of treats to end a very long night of Bush League.
I feel like this could be the map also for some cheese. I'd like to see some specialist play here personally.
I mean, main tank Zul?
They're both ready. We're good. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do this. I mean, I would love to see a main tank Zul on here. I don't know if anyone's brave enough to pull it out here, but
yeah, I mean, look, I was proven wrong before. All right, Mephisto came out today.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than I've seen in Bush League since the beginning in terms of just experimentation. So, oh, that Blaze ban. Oof.
I wonder if we see a Chen for Zex. What do you think? Do we see 2 Chens in one night?
Oh man. Let's see. They did win that game. They could just say whatever. We've already gotten to the playoffs at this point. Someone said in chat, who was it?
That is true. Yeah, Team Fuck. They got 1 map win, so they have officially qualified for playoffs. So they can fuck off if they really want
to. Yeah. Yes, they can.
Maybe we'll see kind of what Heroes Hearth did. We'll see some Windblades, you know?
Yeah. Dorsch, if you're out there, I want to see you play another support than Rehgar. Different support than Rehgar, right? You already qualified. Just choose Deckard or like Tyrande or something.
Lucio. Let's
Yeah.
go. I would love some Lucio.
Break it down.
Let's break it down. Let's amp it up. Let's do all the music things. The mage ban is real from Team Fuck, though, the Kel'Thuzad Li Ming. And I like the focus on warrior bands, just because, like, DJ Tyrant can be a monster on his role, I feel like. So being able to blend out the Blaze, especially after the last game, and I think the Johanna is just a safe pick to ban out.
Is this I mean, did they? I don't know. These are 2 of DJ Tyrant's mains, right? So, like the Blaze and Johanna. So what is he going to choose now? Is the question.
Bikini Stitches. So we have the Diablo, Kael'thas. We have 2 fiery boys coming out. All right, themed. We have fiery boys. So next you get a Ragnaros. There is no fire. Oh no, you have Alexstrasza, the Dragon Queen, for support. And then we need 1 more fiery boy. Chen.
Ragnaros?
There you go. There it is.
Did you say Ragnaros or no?
Yes.
Okay, Ragnaros,
Alexstrasza, Chen. Follow
there
up.
You go.
You have all fiery, not fiery boys, but you have fiery folk.
Fiery peeps.
Fiery peeps.
Okay, so it looks like they're going the triple melee comp here. They need a main tank and a support as their last 2 picks on Team Lug. So what are the bans gonna be? You're gonna ban a main tank? They already have a tank on the side of Team Fuck, so you can afford to ban out a tank here.
Yeah, and they picked up Diablo too, so at least they don't have to worry about the combination with Phoenix and Thrall with that, although it is something very much to be concerned about if you are Team Fuck, 'cause that combination can be pretty terrible.
All right. The Tyrande ban, which is limiting their support pool. The Dehaka ban, I do like that. I feel like on this map, Dehaka can be very impactful. So let's see what they choose.
I love the bit war going on in chat right now to see who, in fact, has the biggest junk. As we talked about earlier this evening, whoever cheers the most has the biggest junk. So congrats, Fringe. You aren't even here for that discussion. You're still in the lead. So we're going to see the Rehgar again reprised for Dorsch here. Genji as well for EB, I'm assuming. So who's the main tank for Lug? It could be Stitches. It could be that Muradin as well.
Yeah.
Muradin, I think, would be the safest pick here. And then support. Deckard Cain is still on the board, so potentially there.
Yeah, I see Oh, wow. Garrosh
Deckard in the Garrosh?
That's still pretty good. It's still pretty good.
Fuck!
Oh, my. Let's go! I didn't know DJ Tyrant played Vikings. Did you?
Nope.
All right. Okay, so I saw him tweet about StarCraft recently at some point. I was like, okay, that's my boy. He's also in StarCraft 2.
Uh-huh.
Like as well, StarCraft 2 as well. And I guess now he's just put his StarCraft 2 skills to use and he's just going all out on the Lost Vikings. I love it.
Yep.
This is the perfect roam squad. Like, you can really easily kill someone if you play it right.
Yeah, I mean, you have the Kael'thas with the Gravity Well being able to secure a target. Follow that up with damage from Genji. You have the Shadow Charge from Diablo and the toss as well, and even the dive from Rhaegar to really focus down. So I like what you're saying about this 4-man rotation and letting the Vikings kind of do their soak thing in this map. If you are Lug, however, I mean, I feel like Yrel can kind of trade into those Vikings pretty well, and if you give her Divine Steed, being able to kind of like rotate to try to match that could be a potential strategy here. Maybe a little bit crazy, but those are some early thoughts I kind of have with this particular matchup. I will give you the honors of introducing our team in the blue here for game 2.
All right, on the left, we have Team Lug, the League of Ordinary Gentlemen, with Loxley on Thrall, Rosai on Garrosh, Mystic Shroud on Phoenix, Ghost Bear on Deckard, and Ender Wiggin on the off lane as usual with Yrel.
And in the red, up 1 game in this best of 2, we have Team Fuck. We have EBS Graphic on the Genji yet again, Zexeris on the Diablo, Dorsch on Rhaegar, Digitality, oh gosh, on the Kael'thas, and by golly, DJ Tyrant, Lost Vikings.
Let's go. All right, the bottom lane. I'm loving it.
Ooh, they're going in hard. Oh my god, Dorsch! Rip. Uh-oh, though. Right. Digitality, too. Oh, my God. This is catastrophic so far.
This is not going as they had hoped. I'm sure of it. That's going to have to be a yikes.
It's going to be a big yikes for me, dog. Holy shit. Sorry. You tried, guys. You tried, Team Fuck. And you sure gave us some delight here. Ender Wiggin pairing into these 2 beautiful Vikings up here. This is Eric and Balog, if I do remember things correctly about Vikings, which I will admit I'm very awful at the names. Who's the third one?
No. Not Balog. Eric and, shoot. Balog is in the middle right now.
Okay, I thought Balog was the fat one.
Damn it, I suck. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up right now.
They're the 3 little bears ones. Oh my god, Genji ends up getting deleted. The throw one is Zexeris up to the other side of the gate. Diablo gonna fall. Digitality looking very rough. The portal coming in from Phoenix to try to finish him off, but Eric goes down. Kael'thas finally going to fall there.
It's Olaf. Olaf is the fat one.
Olaf, thank you.
Yes, I knew that Balog was the sword guy. All right, so yeah.
The sword guy.
My bad.
Great cast in here coming out from Soken and I in this very long.
It's been a long night, everyone. Okay.
Ooh, Rhaegar falls trying to help defend against this bottom camp. That is 2 deaths here now for Dorsch. On the puppy dog. Rosai, though, the Shadow Charge into the wall. Zexeris with the flip, but is getting really low. The root is there. Trying the flip as well. The camp is stolen. Zex gonna fall. Digitality trying to put in a little bit of damage, but not looking too hot here so far in game 2. We have a 1-level lead on the side of League of Ordinary Gentlemen.
Damn, Zex. Zex's only mistake was charging Garrosh. That actually just secured his own death. Like, you never charge, just never charge a Garrosh. Just basically ignore Garrosh. Like, as Diablo, you should just be focusing on 2 things. All-inning, a squishy, or if you need to charge out after you get thrown by a Garrosh, then save your Q for that. That's pretty much it. Oh my god, Rosai got you baited!
Oh no, Rosai. Looking low on health. The armor is there, though. There are fights going out on every shrine right now. I don't even know where to look. DJ trying to channel the top right. Thrallbeen trying to damage the top left. Balog gonna fall. Evie.
Oh no!
Looking really low. DJ. Oh my god. There is so much death and fighting. I don't even know where to focus right now. Ender going in hard, though, trying to protect that top right shrine against these 2 Vikings, which has been interesting. We've had 1 shrine each go over to these teams. Channel begins.
Oh, no!
Ooh, Eric, first of all, Ender Wiggin taking a lot of damage, though. The hammer is there to make some distance. Loxley trying to body a little bit. The flip going on to Dorsch, though. This should be a dead Rhaegar.
Oh, man. Oh.
Shroud!
This is,
no! Ender
you gave
Wiggin!
VBS,
Oh my god!
you gave VBS Genji again.
You gave him...
Can't give him Genji.
Oh, he's so deadly. This is just a fun trading back and forth between these two teams.
Oh
though.
no, Tyrant wasn't capping that whole time.
Oh no, DJ!
Dude, you gotta cap the point, bro! Oh my god, Ender Wiggins is back, dude! He's never gonna get this shrine anymore!
Oh my god. And all the teams, everyone else is dispersed at this point.
Poor
It's gonna
EBS.
stay.
He just said fuck it. He's just like, whatever, man.
I don't even
You're not gonna let me
care.
cap it? Whatever.
Holy shit. There's a fight going on for this bottom camp though. Zexair's taking a lot of damage. Rosai with the fire as well.
Oh,
The stop
no.
going on to Diablo. That is going to be the end. Rosai spreading the bomb as well. The healing potions are there. Dorsch getting really low. Genji is going to be caught on the backside there and ends up falling. The shrine is still there, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanna throw that out there. Ender Wiggin finally going
Oh my
up there.
god, they're gonna let Ender Wiggin have it.
Oh my lord.
What is happening?
Soken, I can't.
I feel like I've been drinking too much. Something like, what am I seeing right now?
Dorsch is trying to solo this camp as well. 4 members on the chase now.
Oh,
Totem
no,
goes out,
Dorsch.
but Dorsch is not looking good. But the remaining members trying to come in and help clear up the scraps. The flip onto Rosai. The damage is there. The unstoppable is procced, though. The wolf goes out to stun. Bela going down elsewhere on the battlefield. Eric probably going to fall here, too. There we go. This is a fucking clusterfuck, dude.
Yes, it is. I was like, well, the only thing I can think of is that the Lost Vikings are just trying to stall the game so that, like, it goes to the late game or something. That's, like, the only thing I can think of. And then I was just like, well, no, they probably just forgot. There has to be, they just probably just forgot. There's no way that's a strategy.
I mean, it might be. Who am I to say? They might have some.
It could be a Bush League strat.
This is the new
All
meta,
right.
ladies and gentlemen.
This is the new Bush League meta. Get out the theory crafting pens and get ready.
There you go.
All right, level 10 is here. Team Luke has all their ultimates.
The taunt from Ozai to make sure that
Oh.
kill on Kael'thas was there. Ozai is low though. Zek's getting low too. The fight is spreading out. Mystic Trap
Dorsch!
going after Dorsch. Dorsch gets away. Olaf goes down. Eric
DJ,
goes
you
down.
gotta pay attention to your Vikings, dude.
They're just opposable. It's fine. There's 3 of
Yeah.
them. There's 3 of them. You're
Yeah.
good. Next shrine phase coming up. The altars coming up here. Mystic
All right,
Shroud
Mystic
going
is
to
just gonna
Min.
get this.
Yeah, should be easy. Actually, these should both be pretty easy for Lug.
Now, keep in mind, if they had actually capped that top right one, it would be even instead of... Wait, no, it wouldn't be even probably. But they would only be down by 1 shrine at this point. Now they're down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually 3, sorry. 3.
Math is
I was
hard.
wrong. They'd be down by 2. Instead, now they're down by 3. My bad.
DJ
Maths is
bribing
hard.
for the camp. There. This Viking should fall in response.
Ah!
Or maybe
He
not.
got out!
Just kidding. Jebaited. But a great camp steal, to be fair.
Yeah, that was smart. I do feel like Team Luke is playing this really well. Just pressuring constantly. Ender Wiggin constantly pushing the lane. He's not really scared because he knows that the 4-man is just always at the bottom lane. Always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a lot of focus down there, which I do like trying to.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Absolutely.
But you have the Vikings. So you could do something else, but this is just a constant 4-man. But we do see the Vikings mid lane actually starting to get some value here. Oh no, everyone got scanned.
Uh-oh. Purification
Oh.
salvo. The lightning breath follow up, though, onto Mystic Shroud. A lot of damage going out, but not enough. The taunt coming out, though. Genji ends up falling. Oh, shit. 2 members down on Team Fuck, and I'm wondering if Lug wants to stick around and clear out this wave potentially do a little bit more damage to that bell tower. I don't think they'll be able to convert it at any point soon. We do have single altar though, and we're gonna have to see. Now that they have 13, Luke is in a great position. Ooh, the ancestral goes out in the digitality, but Dorsch gets focused, and the dog goes down. DJ Tyrant hanging out here, trying to work on this camp, but Rosai can come in and say
Get
hello.
out of there, dude.
Uh-oh, everyone's converging down here.
I now see why the Garrosh was chosen. I now see it. That taunt on the Genji, that is why Garrosh was chosen, for sure.
I mean, it's a great strategy to be like, all right, you dived in, we're gonna make you pay for it, motherfucker. Like,
just press R.
Yeah.
Just press R and it's over.
Tornado's out. Kind of an interesting attempt at a zoning tool. The taunt goes out onto the Vikings, though. The stun onto Eevee, though, stalls for a little bit.
Good.
This is
This is so
amazing.
good.
This is so good. I'm so happy to be here. Oh, Eevee gets out. Just fine. The Shrine's gonna go over to League of Ordinary Gentlemen. They had been doing really well in this game too so far.
Yeah, they're not that far behind, actually. Considering everything that's happened, experience-wise, they're not that far behind. And even towers-wise, or the score-wise, 20 to 36, it's actually not that bad.
Rosai trying to find a target. The Unstoppable
Oh,
proc
beautiful
onto.
cleanse. Oh, no.
Oh, Purification Salvo going out. The Lightning Breath
Oh.
response, though.
Mystic! It's going down!
Mystic trying to get out.
Oh! Rosai!
Oh, the Pyroblast ends up not... Was it disrupted?
No, he ran out of range. He got out of range before he could complete the channel.
Oh,
So close.
So
That was
close.
a kill.
It's back up, though, so if he wants to try it again, he's a lot closer in proximity here. The flip goes out.
Oh, yep.
Not even needed, to be honest. Thrall is going to melt there.
Destroyed. Just destroyed. Melted.
These two Vikings in the top getting this camp. Yrel trying to make up the experiments of those two teammates falling for the time being. They are still closer to 16 on the side of Luke, so they have that in their favor, but their opponents are catching up very fast. And now with the conversion of that bottom bell tower, it's their chance to kind of start neutralizing the difference here in core health.
Yes, and Team Fuck is finally starting to find their groove. They finally got some headway in this game. They have the bottom keep. They have the bottom shrine. They need to have the Vikings on this shrine right now, capping. But Dorsch is heading back right now. That's good. That's also fine. They're forced to clear these pumpkin sappers that are actually trying to make their way in right now. This is perfect. This is what they needed.
Yeah, it's a great distraction tactic to be able to say, well, if you want to try to get that altar, too bad. You have these zappers here. It's going to do quite a bit of core health. But that's 5 shots now in favor of Team Fuck that they were able to grab. So definitely not out of the clearing yet, but they're doing a great job defending what they have here with the bell tower, trying to force an engagement. And Zex is going in onto Phoenix. Mystic Shroud, the teleport is there, but the Purification Salvo Earthquake combination.
Oh, EBS! Beautiful, dude! Oh my god!
2 dead, the X Strike out. Beautiful. EBS just.
The EBS has got to be the MVP of these 2 games.
So great. So
He is
skilled.
making the plays.
Genji is a fun and interactive hero, is what we like to call that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, the E button is very good.
It's one of the best buttons in the game. Ender Wiggin giving Zex a hard time on the Diablo in mid, even with the help of one little tiny Eric in the process. There's still a big defense going on in this bottom lane for Team Fuck, trying to make sure they keep this bell tower. I'm assuming because three altars coming up, 5 a pop. That's a lot of damage if they can keep this.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time to highlight the downfalls of a triple melee comp, which is basically if something like this happens and you need to be able to poke, good luck getting that back. Oh my god, he's in deep again. He's just got obliterated.
Oh, the Purification
The
Salvo.
Power Blast. Oh, he got him! He got him! Those auto. Oh no, that wasn't an auto attack talent. I thought he took auto attacks at 7. My bad. So KT just uses normal auto attacks and still got the kill.
But here's the thing, we still have the bell tower in favor of Team Fuck. The Eric is getting one shrine. There's still one uncontested in mid. Ender Wiggin trying to kill these two, trying to steal the left one at the very least.
Just give one. Just give one and take the bottom one. That's all you need.
That's all you need, and you have evened things up so well. If you are Team Fuck, holy shit.
This is freaking amazing right here. Team Fuck is doing the comeback that we all knew could happen. Let's go to Team Fuck, baby.
The dream is alive here. The focus on the siege camp again to help guide some of those zappers toward the core. Try to, you know, have that threat always be there. The return of Diablo as well. Zach's helping to clear.
Just getting those pumpkin sappers on cooldown, threatening the bottom lane. They have the bottom keep. They should be defending now, though. Here we go.
Bell tower doing damage on the Luke. Oh, the earthquake!
Oh!
2-for-1 trade so far. Eevee taking a bit of damage. The earthquake still having the effects. Genji going to go down. What a...
They're still fine. They're still fine.
Yeah. No,
they have the pumpkin sappers. They have the wave coming out here.
Yeah, zappers are still there. The bell tower's still there to do shots as well. Ender Wiggin
Poggers!
gets flipped. Can they get the URL out?
Oh!
Wait, sorry. I just realized we had a Sacred Ground URL.
Yes, we do.
She tried. She tried. She said this ground is sacred. Team Fuck said, I don't really give a shit. Zex, though. The Pyroblast going on to Mystic. Not enough, though. The teleport not saving his life. Zex! Gonna lose his soul! Oh my god!
Zex is still alive!
How?
Zex is still alive after all of that!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This game is wild.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted out of this game. This is perfect. This is perfect.
This is so good. We're going to see probably another rotation. DJ Tyrant try to cap this left altar. The other DJ Tyrant grabbing the right altar. So that's another 10 shots. And now Team Fuck getting the lead for the first time in this game. They're
about to 6-cap. They're about to 6-cap this right now. They're prepping the 6-cap.
They absolutely are. We have one Viking prepping top. One Viking kind of hanging out in mid, waiting for the wave. And the rest of the team still defending. This bottom one, Thrall's going to go down in the defense. There are 2 members. This is not looking good for Lug.
Loxley is a little over-eager. You know, to be honest, if I was Team Lug right now, what I would do is I would send Phoenix top, and I would send everyone else bottom. And just say, we're gonna smork the whole bottom lane. Just run at them, and just take it.
Shut up, Shroud. Is Shroud gonna go down? Shroud. Baited by a Viking. The response from Zax and Eevee.
Oh my gosh, Grizzly is right. Crash Lightning at level 1. I didn't even notice. Still not done.
Yeah, we have 20 stacks. That is a bit away from completing that quest too, which does not feel good for that Thrall whatsoever. Even with the focus on like these 4-man rotations from both teams, Thrall not being able to finish up that quest is shitty. I really have no like. I'd be like, fuck, dude. Like,
I know it's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty. It's a bad feeling. And they're about to 6-cap this. They could, if they just 5-man rotate top, they can 6-cap right now.
Yep. We'll have to see if they want to. They'll probably converge on this top left altar first. See if they can get potentially another pick while the Viking focus is on trying to convert that top bell tower. The other 2 are safe. Ender Wiggin going in. DJ Tyrant, though, taking a lot of damage. The Invulnerable comes out onto the Viking. Sacred Ground coming out, trying to give some shields. Olaf is going to fall. The Essential going out onto Digitality. The taunt, though, onto Zex. Diablo taking a lot of damage. Garrosh, Rosa trying to make sure he sticks around, but the Lightning Breath coming out. It is not enough. Diablo's going to fall. Purification Salvo comes out, and oh my god. There is 2 core health, though, on the side
the of 6-cap is coming.
The 6-cap. If it happens...
No!
DJ doesn't get it. Oh my god. The defense here coming out from League of Ordinary Gentlemen. able to hold this off. Zek's trying to go in and backdoor this bell tower and just try to hemorrhage the rest of it.
Get in there, Dorsch!
Come on.
Get in there, Dorsch!
Come on, Zex, let's do it.
Oh, no, they got the mid back. They got the mid back. It's not worth. It's not worth.
He tried.
Oh, no. This is... Did they just throw? I'm not sure. I don't think so, but...
It was a valiant attempt.
Yeah.
Valiant attempt from Zex to try to finish it off, but the damage just not there on a single Diablo. The boss going to be taking 4 lead of Ordinary Gentlemen. 4 damage onto the core brings them 2-11 here. And they're going to have time to finally reclaim all their bell towers. Even though Dorsch is trying his best to defend this bottom one, I don't think it's going to last for very much longer. And we're going to see the rotation from Luke also.
Oh,
Dorsch,
no. Yeah, get out of there, Dorsch. Get out of there. All right.
Good job. Good job, Dorsch.
So they did get everything back at the end of the day, but ooh, Genji did sniff out with the Vikings. This Ender Wigan trying to take the camp behind his back, but oh my gosh.
Sacred Ground.
Sacred Ground doesn't do anything, and she's dead.
Oh my god, shut
Wait, she's
up.
not dead.
She is not.
She's kind of dead.
She's dead now. If you are Luke, you only need one of these upcoming altars, and they're going in on this bell tower anyway. They don't necessarily need it, but just give less retreat factor to their opponents.
The top pressure. The top pressure ends the game. They need to back right now.
You are right, and there are 2 Vikings there. These zappers are very close. Mystic going in the response. There is so much. I want picture-in-picture right now, because there is so much happening. Rosai, focus down in mid, trying to get it. There's no one trying to cap bot just yet. These zappers still being dealt with by Luke, not watching them out. Thrall going in, trying to... Oh, but it is not in time, and those last 2 core shots go in.
Oh my god. Well done. Well freaking done.
Team Fuck taking a 2-0, and these were probably 2 of the most entertaining games I have ever watched here. Dear God. Both teams, I want to hug you, because that was some of the most amazing Heroes of the Storm I have ever seen in my life.
That was so good. That honestly... Okay, so Bush League Season 2, strictly speaking, these 2 series have got to be the top 2 nominations for just best of the season. Mm-hmm. This was so much fun to see both of these series in game 1 or match 1 and match 2. Both of them great games, especially this Lost Viking game, behind 36-20 and coming back all the way around. That was awesome.
It was pretty effing awesome. I can't, there's like nothing else I could say about that. Like, oh my god. That was amazing.
Yes. We are glad you guys enjoyed it in chat.
Yeah, seriously. I hope, I saw chat going. That was fucking great. If there's like a match of the season award, like that is it.
That has to be it, right? The one game, if we had to choose, that has to be it. And
Give
the thing is, like,
what we want. Zex, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. I will say I lost a lot of hope after they forgot a tower or whatever it was at the beginning of the game. I was like, oh man, this is not good. This is not good. They actually forgot one of the shrines or whatever. They forgot one.
God, that first one where the shrine just wasn't capped at all was hysterical.
Both EBS and DJ Tyrant both just left. It's like, screw it. It's not worth it.
We'll get it later. It's
Go to
fine.
Soak.
Go to Soak. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was quite the fucking night in Bush League. Thank you all for hanging out.
Woo.
I see that J-How is casting some NGS right now, so I think I'm gonna toss things over to that fine lad, so we can see someone much better than us talking about things very seriously, if that is your deal. But go say hi to him. He's a nice boy. Sokin, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had a fucking blast.
No problem. I'm glad we had a lot of fun with these matches. It was a great start to the week for both of us, I think. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully we will see each other again soon. But yeah, it is late, so we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks, everyone. Have a swell rest of your Monday. Have a great fucking week as well. And we will see you next time.
Love you guys.
Drink some whiskey.
See ya.
Have a good night.
See ya.